Okay, okay. Definitely haven't been seeing more Asuka since some of his changes that came through in 2.0, but super excited to also see some more Unika as well.
Yeah, Unika, that character, definitely been put on the map recently. Nice knockdown right here from work. Got projectile set up. You gotta be a little more conservative with that mana. You know, the shield's already gone.
Yeah, thankfully for DP just taking care of everything that was there. Nice smoke out of the air immediately into enhance. Super, and look at all the damage we have. Okay, we barely get the shield back, so not super exploding here for Worth.
Yeah, honestly, very winnable still. That mana goes away, but you got the 5D RC to try to get this burst away from Kyoku. Gotta be careful about those projectiles, but that mana's already back. You can't take too many more licks, but in a great spot. Good challenge there on the cube, but a throw in the corner. One more reset to do it.
Always get super scared at weird gravity staff setups, and it's always super dangerous. Knocked out of the air, not dead. They catch them there on the sweep. Few enhanced moves coming up on over. Nice use of the gold burst. Gets back to full screen.
Nice job there from Worth. I definitely clenching probably at the very end. I don't know. Maybe Worth felt calm, but I'm like, uh-oh. Gonna get this knockdown here with the meatball. Kyoku slamming far slash right through that setup.
Here's another setup, very dangerous, but we're just gonna send the orb. Ooh. Enhanced here, bounce off the wall as well. Actually might get it here. Yes, indeed. KyokuReset evens it up.
Yeah, when that shield is gone, Unika only needs one, let me tell you. And Kyoku's been finding it right here, at least in that last round. Worth trying to catch you with the overhead, but the second one connects with that meatball. Kyoku back to the wall, and we're getting thrown down.
In the corner, just gonna send the far slash, and KyokuReset out of that corner. No, never mind, just jailed out by the 5Ps.
Trying to keep his health alive here. Dude, that is crazy. I didn't understand far slash through everything. Kyoku gonna spend this red RC. Okay, we don't have any mana, but with this 100-meter, Worth gonna make something of it.
Yeah, dangerous position here for Worth, just trying to keep them at bay while they get their mana, send out the Toho level to deal with, gets the cross up on teleport.
Pulling up. Kyoku, amazing backdash there. Gonna steal that corner back. Nice 2P conversion. Couldn't finish our food, but the mana's here.
Kyoku got into the situation on the first round. He doesn't let them slip away. Nice use of the deflect shield as well, and now have to deal with more cubes. Toho level again. Nice tech.
Dude, his defense. Oh, okay. Gotta give it to Kyoku. Tech that first throw. Block that first overhead. The mix, you know, the mix went on for 10 seconds. You were blocking for 10 seconds. The mix went on for 11. Good stuff there. Worth really putting in some work at the very end of that round to make sure we get it.
Yeah, just layering on all the strike in the world, but it was the throw that came through in the very end. Very nice.
And that's a cool. I mean, you're talking about 2.0 Asuka. That's one of the cool things about him is that you're just going to see a lot more of his neutral buttons, his his normal buttons, I should say. And you're also going to see, I think Worth throws a lot. You saw a lot of those off of teleport in the corner as well. You're going to have to pull out those tricks when you don't have the mana to cast a spell.
Turning things off more. Hands buttons here, finds the overhead on the Greed Sever, and trying to catch them there on the dash cancel as well, but we're flinging spells.
Damn. Oh, trying to bait the burst there with that PRC. Worth not falling for it. Good. 2P back. Kyoku actually bursting first.
Takes the 2K2D here, sets up slow down. Guard Crushes goes for the backdash. Oh no, gonna get burst scouted out on the RC. KyokuReset. Gonna try and even things up in the games here, but needs one more.
Leaving that PRC burst bait. Worth here, low on mana. In fact, we're about to run out of it. There it goes. Kyoku putting that bar slash to work, I gotta say. Trying to FB it back to get that chance to jump. Worth doing the right thing there, trying to get out of that Unika pressure, but one more string is all Kyoku needed to even up the games.
Yeah, great awareness by KyokuReset. Usually when I was trying out Unika, usually just try and every combination of specials you can, but just layering the blue enhanced versions of Unika's specials over and over again. Really good.
And was able to get some of those OTGs as well. OTG 5H into the H follow-up is a really strong string, especially if your opponent doesn't have that time to hold up. But Worth here going to be swapping our picks around for someone a little bit quicker. Another newer character to the roster, Lucy, coming out. Going to see what we got.
Okay, Lucy.
Knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
Probably feeling good about that new Cyberpunk Edge Runners announcement, huh?
Oh yeah. Gotta get ready for the new anime, so why not pick up Lucy, see how it goes. Ooh, gotta be super aware. Lucy's super quick on the ground, can end up in your face real quick end, but we're DPing a huge extended hurt box there, but didn't really work out on the side of KyokuReset, as there's a lot of follow-up to that DP animation.
Yeah, the recovery is insane with this 2.0 patch. So some characters, if you miss that second hit on that DP, which is normally a privilege, can be a burden. Getting some knockdowns here. Worth blocking that same side. Been pretty good about blocking the Greed Severs in general, but the Kyoku only needs a couple hits. Look at this. One more to do it, but Worth about to have that 50 tension to fight with. Oh my god, the 6H! Having that hitbox, that projectile property now, really paid off there. I think Worth got hit on their 2F.
Smack dash clips that overhead there. Greed Sever and baits out the DP. That's gonna be big damage on the side. Pick up for KyokuReset. And again, just tries to keep layering things out, but there's a gap there to 6P.
Oh, wow.
Again.
Too close for the gun there. Worth called you out to 6P. Weird. Oh, the JD that was supposed to be throw potentially. Kyoku's going to burst you back.
Oh, we have a gun to combat the laser there. And here comes the quick hack.
Okay, that was a cool route right there. Going for the counter blitz in the middle of that quick hack combo, using the counter hit of that enhanced state to trigger it, but Kyoku said, hey, nice tricks, homie. Hold my gun dipper. Getting another game here on the board.
Yeah, it was just a little too far away from the wall. Possibly could have played for a little bit more space after a wall break and the positive bonus as well, but yeah, just couldn't get back in time to effectively pressure KyokuReset there. Still super cool to see the counter blitz though.
Yeah, that was a cool route. See what we got here. I appreciate Worth pulling out the Lucy here. First off, this character I just don't get to see that much at a high level. Worth right here, I think, being a great pilot of it. I think it's a good idea. Trying to swap into this character pick to try to combat this Unika a bit. But good job low profiling that gun. It can be very easy to get around, it seems.
Nice backdash, gets away from the cross up there and can't quite pick up the combo after the close slash counter hit, but you know what? Still fine. Nice. It's going in for that jump in there after the wall break, and oh, counter poke on far slash. Should have enough here. Yes.
Yeah, that Lucy, she got lower damage than most, but Worth got the combos to finish that one off. Kyoku does have the burst here, trying to slam that far slash. It's not as strong in this matchup as it was against that Asuka, but we're still finding those hits. We got those guard crush frames. Good clash cancel there from Worth. Was ready with that movement forward, but Kyoku keeping you down.
Counter pokes that 6H again. And now just willing to just keep spamming it and fish for that hit. Lucy can fight at such a far range there with those buttons, but having something like that get counter poked, real rough.
Yeah, Worth definitely having some great play here. Kyoku putting up a great wall of 6H. Gonna DP you down. Keeping our turn here. Great tech there from Kyoku. Trying to fish for that 2H, but this Unika keeping you in the corner. Oh! Gonna have to burst to stay alive here.
Picks up the combo there in the corner. Gets that hard knockdown. The Mega Death Buster, we're just gonna run in close slash, but look at Worth trying to stay alive here. Ooh, when it's not gonna happen, smoked out of the air on the JS and Kyoku.
Before it's Caliber. This guy knocked me out of Evo in 2024. He was playing Kai Kiske. And here, playing another Kiske here. Getting 9th place at Evo 2026. My GOAT, Caliber, showing up on the Unika. Going to be going up against KingTwoSleepy, playing this Eno. We're getting the full intros today. We're getting our money's worth out here, Gardevoir.
I know. It's a strat. You burn more time on the clock, so less time to play matches.
Oh, you're spitting, actually.
Time is a major factor, but we're going to stroke right under the 6H attempt and immediately start slinging our giant laser around. Immediately off of the confirm there, up far slash and just keeping up the pressure into the corner. Nice find on the low.
Damage already adding up so much, man. One more string is all we're going to need, and there it is. It's going to be that neutral jump. JH catching KingTwoSleepy, going for that stroke. It paid off in the first round start, but not that one.
Tries for Psycho Crusher there, but actually just gonna... the models went a little weird there after it just landed in the grab, but... all good. Ow.
That was a well-timed burst, but Caliber saying, I'm not holding nothing. Pulling out that DP, gonna be pulling up with this RC. KingTwoSleepy, nice jump up. That's what you guys do against that Unika pressure.
Yeah, very nice. And attempting to start Eno pressure here in the corner, and look at Caliber just looking to see what KingTwoSleepy's gonna do, but off of the PRC, just finds it to the wall, and the high-low, we're sending it through the wall. Not dead just yet, but a little under 5%. Ooh, no! The punish.
Okay, went for a reset here. Pays off.
Okay, getting a little tricky with it. Little unfortunate there, not getting that anti-air. Was just a little slow on the draw, getting that JH there on a falling neutral Unika there, but gotta try and recover.
I like some of this play from KingTwoSleepy, though. I think that first stroke called out 6H, so maybe that's something that KingTwoSleepy is looking for. Of course, I mean, you know, without even labbing it, surely it beats Far Slash as well. So, gonna have some great uses of that stroke. But you see Caliber representing a lot of that 2S and stuff already to try to call it out.
Big old 2S as well as Unika's great 5H, which I'm really happy they did end up changing the 6H. Because like the 5H is so good, you try and want to walk forward and press it, but always ended up going into the stance. That was always annoying. But now it's an actual move. Not too bad, and not too bad of a backdash as well, and calling out the burst.
Nice stuff. With that 6H clipping. Gonna be the cross up JH there. Yeah, I mean, to me, I'll be honest. That is still invisible to me. Like, I just, I pick a direction and pray, to be honest with you.
We're just blocking the Psycho Crusher, but clipped on the stroke and pushed here into the corner, up and over. Going for the dash cancel, but good on King. Trying to jail him here into the corner.
Nice stuff. Maybe Caliber trying to go for that 6P, but Sleepy getting that jump in. Going for that plus unblock super there in the air. Gets another pickup and this full corner carry. One more combo to a wall break will do it, but Caliber with some great blocks.
Bit of a hill to climb here to make the comeback, but doing pretty good. Unika hurts a bit. Oh, same side and spending the burst to try and save our lives here, but it's not done. Ooh. Committed to a button. Nice find.
You know, Sleepy trying to slow you down there. So it may not be meterless, but I got a reversal. Caliber slamming back though, gonna get that cross up. Gets blocked, but tried to take our turn maybe with a throw, but Caliber kept it true.
Hot back blocking. Yeah, also might be, what you said before, Caliber might be catching on to attempts at stroke there, just willing to just send the 6H and see if they're willing to commit, but the perfect round pickup for Caliber. Now a 2-0 lead.
I know that one ended in a perfect, but KingTwoSleepy definitely picked up a lot in that game too. Made it much closer in that first one. I mean, it's Eno too, you know, when we get the hits, we get a couple knockdowns, the HP just starts falling off, but that was Caliber in that second round, I think it was, just not getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Back against the wall. Let's see how KingTwoSleepy try and make a comeback here, but currently a lot of strong hits and try to get past the gap there. Nice interrupt with the dust attempt.
Trying to stay alive here. Oh my god, the delay jump normal didn't get that full pickup that we wanted. Once you're getting 5D, Caliber taking advantage of that one, saying we take those, putting ourselves on the set point. This Unika trying to get through this game 3-0 potentially. King 2, what do we got?
Ooh, hop back, gets the punish there on the whipped sweep. Went for deflect shield, tossed. Oh gosh. Just caught there on the walk out of the corner, but having a rough round of it.
Oh, wow. Great job calling out that gun dipper, getting a counter hit. We got this Unika here in the corner. Caliber getting caught by that overhead. We'll have some meter to play with here, but Sleepy not going to let you press.
But unfortunately not going to come through the dream of the reverse 3-0. Dead and buried, at least for now. Caliber moving on 3-0. Picking up a nice win. GG.
Yeah, great play, man. Caliber, like I said, going to be playing that Anji.
And immediately first blood to the TheNinjaNick, gets that poke there on the 2K and towards the corner, but nice work. Shiro gets out of there. The burst gone inside of Nick.
Early counter here into the timer barrels, a lot of damage. Ninja's got this tension here. Going to get a throw. Man, always feels good when you get that backdoor. Going to get the burst away as well. Still either player's game, but going to pick up that enhanced pin. Ninja here with the 100 meter, but not respecting that one. Ready with the DP.
Nice clip there on the low, and PRC enter with the BC, just trying to keep things safe, but we're clipped on the low again.
Oh, boy. Yeah, the flex shield back and forth, man.
Okay. TheNinjaNick just sending another Fujin there. The first round, but running on in. Shiro off the close slash starter. Gets the wall break as well after a quick snack.
Just getting a little bite to eat. All that food talk before the match. Shiro's like, I'll take a bite.
Over didn't quite get the cross up there, and no throw to be found. TheNinjaNick, a bunch of damage here, and goes for the hard knockdown.
Let's have another 50 in the back pocket too. Shiro as well. Not all hope is lost. In fact, holding that up back, getting a jump in, spending that stamina, but a counter in here from TheNinjaNick. Shiro gonna get a chance to live here. The burst being spent to push back this Anji PRC to try to keep yourself safe, but the fish still putting you down.
Oh, the fast fish tries to catch him there on the overhead. Didn't quite get it. Shiro. It's a throw. Oh, but the wake up parry super. Don't have to worry about the overhead mix. We just parry through it.
You get one of those per set. TheNinjaNick spending it there on that first game. Shout outs to NZ Poke for completing that survey quest on Matcherino, y'all. Don't forget, we got those free claim codes. Every 4 claimed puts $1 in the pot. You can see we're already climbing up there. But also, there are some other things you can do. You can do that survey. You can subscribe to Matcherino on their YouTube. All of those contributing directly to the player. They definitely appreciate it. TheNinjaNick getting this first game. Going to see how Shiro claps back.
Let's
Pickups here and baits out the throw again, NinjaNick. To the other side, a whole bunch of meter and the fish gonna meet us there as well, but a full stick of butter to cook with.
Okay. Shiro at least getting that burst away. Ninja probably going to close out this round here with that red RC spend, but Shiro not in the worst spot, right? You're able to get that burst right there at the very end away from NinjaNick. You're probably in an okay spot here. You just got to get those licks in.
Try to hop forward for the throw, but Shiro has counter poke there. And jumped away in time from that. Okay, but nice clip there on the overhead. Shiro still control the corner. No, the hop back throw. Oh, Starsty can't get there in time for the counter poke.
Yeah, almost got the whiff punch there on that Fujin. Ninja got you in the corner though, got 50 built up. Shiro not afraid to send that Hawkbaker and the stamina full right here when he's get a good hit. He can carry to the other side of the screen potentially. Oh, spending that deflect shield, didn't get the punish there.
Big driver tries to run back in, but the wake up throw there from NinjaNick. Few RCs. Runs forward, gets caught on the neutral jump. Shiro hits the wall for it.
Still either player's game. Ninja's got a burst, and I could feel it. Oh, doesn't even need to worry about it. Gonna be able to bait out that deflect shield and close out that round. Shiro, of course, I bet you, bro. Even if we got that one hit in, Shiro, I mean, NinjaNick was going to spend that burst for sure. Going to make sure that we close that one out. We were only one hit away. I would have felt like a hero. But we never even got to see the timeline, man. Unfortunately, those deflect shields, Shiro likes using them to try to push this Anji away. But just some ill-timed usages of them, NinjaNick been taking advantage.
Yeah, also having a hard time. Every time they try and put out like a big poke or continue their offense, they're getting met with the dance, and then any kind of mix can't come through like after it because they just get hit by the fish.
Ninja getting a good start here. I like how we're using those light normals, trying to catch Shiro there on the approach, being preempted with the 5K or 2K. Shiro being patient about though. Good block on that enhanced Rin. The pin catching us though, but those jump backs, getting the counter hits. Ninja spending the burst to keep you here, but the 2P trade back. Nice job getting out.
Like it. Down the overhead runs right into that wake up DP again. And full send to that 6H, but Anji just flying the other way, I guess. Getting hit from the other side. Shiro able to pick up nice little wall break here, although bit of a meter deficit.
Blocking that Rin. Shiro's so good about that. Spinning the burst though. Ninja needs one more hit to close this one out. The BRC drift forward gets us a throw. It's going to take one more. It's going to be the overhead from that hoof stomp. Shiro, great stuff that goes out that round.
Shiro trying here against the wall, needing the full reverse 3-0 here to pick up the win, and just jamming on close slash. Quick snack as well. Try for the deep run in, but NinjaNick on top of it. Very clutch back dash.
There's that Ren connecting, getting us a knockdown reset. Shiro doing a great job, I gotta say, of getting out of these corner situations. Ninja playing well in the mid screen though. The first hit of Fujin on that deflect shield means we do get our follow-up hit. Shiro keeping it back with the stamina spend, weaving in the throws as well.
Bending. Believing that they're not going to die off that wall break in. NinjaNick. Try to get in there, a little stutter step, try and bait something out, but nice toss by Shiro. Finally gets one on the board.
A great play there at the very end. Shiro using that first red RC to try to see if Ninja wanted to spend that burst back. Ninja seeing, okay, you're looking for it, was willing to hold on to it like you said. But, I mean, that's the downside of it, is that now you got a full burst, but you cannot get hit. And Shiro with that back throw was able to close it out and get one up here. Okay, we'll see. Great play from that Sin from both players. Ninja got the advantage here, but Shiro coming back.
Fine there on the far slash, and we're just gonna be spamming the burst. NinjaNick gonna get caught. Run up throw and almost got it again, but nice tech.
Oh, wow, that back dash getting you right out of that Nagihou with the PRC that was able to keep things going. Shiro with one throw and a 6K later is going to take you down the corner of the screen. The walk-up slow throw, no way!
And then caught at the very end there, the overhead follow-up. Shiro. Get some progress here, could be on the verge of a comeback here, force the game 5. Oh no. That's a biggest punish
up there.
Taking a bite of to eat, took a little too long. And now a little reset to the neutral here, threatening the danger. It's on the low, tries to get in there, almost got the throw in. That's the wake up. DP that puts him back into the corner. NinjaNick trying to Fujin on through. Do we spin the burst here? I think we got to.
And clapping right back with that Nagihou red RC. Shiro spending that burst too. Does not want to be put in a corner situation. Needs one more to do it. Oh, but too deep there. Ninja getting the back door. Oh, out base for the full charge burst.
Oh, we still got away with that. Trying to end it in a sparkly orange fashion with the dust, and we're still rewarded with the round. Oh my gosh. Set points back for NinjaNick, but also a game 5 point for Shiro.
These back throws coming out like crazy. That 2H dead frame, the frame kill rather, to get a throw after. PRC in back, catching you here with this low. The 5D's the mix, no RC to follow up.
Momentum here commits. Well, the toss in the OTG is enough. We're going to a game 5.
Woo! Man, we are gaming in this set right now. It's coming down to the wire a lot of these times. Getting back on the stands. Pulling up with this Anji. Both players doing well out here, man. I think Shiro is doing great getting out of those corner situations. Ninja's really good about putting us there. I think Shiro calmed down a bit on that deflect shield usage. Noticing that this Anji was still pulling up with the Fujins, calling it out at good times. So now we got the burst in our back pocket. Great back throw here. The 6K to follow. Ninja spending that burst.
Jamming on the close slash and gets the super through the wall. Good hit too. Shiro. The double overhead into throw-in finds themselves off of a perfect onset point. What a comeback.
Catching you low here. Ninja's trying to get something started here. The 6P to keep you down. Shiro trying to be preemptive. At the flex, you're doing a good job of pushing back this sim, but with that stamina spend, we can stay on you just as well as you can with that Fujin. The 2P to counter you here, catching that backdash. Ninja trying to get out of this corner situation. Shiro catching with some cool movement with that JD air dash.
Back there, and NinjaNick in a bit of a position here. Gets hit on counter hit, uses the RC, that should do it. And Shiro, off the back of a reverse 3-0, takes down NinjaNick.
Coming up on the May. Lasagna Slayer playing that Goldlewis. We're going to see what we got. Oh, a far slash to start.
Oh my gosh, and Miracle off to a fantastic start. Also loving to see the May come on through. Far slash counter poke, but Lasagna Slayer swinging away here, gets that counter hit there. We actually ended there in S Dolphin, just sent him tumbling there for the reset.
The APM is so high here from this May. Lasagna Slayer.
Oh no.
Not going to be invulnerable there, but you're on a clock.
Yeah, bailed Lasagna Slayer out there pretty quickly, but on less than 5%. I never want to count out Goldlewis, especially when he gets a hit like that. And now into the corner off of the overhead and...
Got to grit your teeth at that one, Gardevoir, and walk it off.
Lasagna Slayer's so good, though. I'm not a fan of this matchup, but...
I do like what Miracle's doing, right? You can catch the start of some of these BTs, and you can whiff punish some of those high recovery ones with that S-Dolphin. Also finding some cheeky 3Ks. You just saw one there a moment ago. Jailing Lasagna Slayer in here. You got some buttons to press here on this Goldlewis, but when you got a May with this high APM, it can be hard to find out when to press after trying to block her out.
Yeah, real scary when May is able to chain together multiple heavy slash dolphins there, just constant plus frames in your face, but gripped up and tossed here. We're evened up in rounds.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Miracle with a really good first round too. I know we lost that one, but we had a great start. And then that second round, clapping right back. May looking hot, but oh, an immediate wall stick right there. Lasagna Slayer answering back, taking away more than 50.
That's looking not now, but pressure keeps coming through. Oh, was winding up with the far slash, and Lasagna Slayer gets the huge counter hit, whips out the Gatling gun, and secures game one for themselves.
Great stuff. Almost got away with a perfect there in that last round. Miracle finding our way in with that S-Dolphin. That's the thing. The BT giveth. Well, it really just giveth, right? But Miracle finding some times to get in there with that S-Dolphin. I like that play. I mean, you can't count this May out. Only one game here to start. We'll see if Lasagna Slayer can keep it up, or if this May's going to get some of more of those hits.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good old jump in there for Lasagna Slayer and trying to get swinging away, but clipped on the plus frames of the heavy dolphin. So gotta be aware of so many of these super quick May buns flying on in on the JP as well. Oh.
Maybe try to go for an anti-air there, but after the counter hit, just wanted to burst to make sure this Goldlewis stays in the corner herself. Lasagna Slayer going to answer back with a burst to be offensive. And these overhead BTs, man, they have a high hit rate, it seems.
I need to very quickly remember, because I think they made Up Dolphin like much better on block, especially if they're like right in your face. And now Lasagna Slayer just building up just a little bit of meter they need to force this situation, and the Hammer of Dawn shines through.
What we got here, Lasagna Slayer. We'll be able to off that counter hit, get a BT confirmed. These overheads coming out. We got this little May in the corner. She ain't got no meter to fight back with. But hey, great jab. We start getting our way out, answering back with a counter hit as well. Miracle turning into a bunker loop.
Super cool that they gave May that. I can't do them, but gets in position for the 2H break here, but gotta be careful. Lasagna Slayer still has meter. Here we go again.
Yeah, you see a Goldlewis full screen with 50 meter, you know what's coming. We all know what's coming. But nice reversal there. Lasagna Slayer trying to keep the turn with 2K. Miracle saying, nuh-uh.
Put that leg away, sir. Nice fish for that 5H. But blocking on in Lasagna Slayer. Huge counter hit. Gets the burst out of Miracle, but gotta be so careful here on the plus frames. Tries to catch him on the overhead as well. Woo!
Miracle getting away with murder right there, not getting thrown.
These close slash anti-air changes. I don't know if they're good or great, but it's every time I see it, it's just not working out.
Ooh, scooping back through the corner though. Good hit here from Lasagna Slayer. 50 in the back pocket, 100 I should say. Probably gonna be enough. No, not yet. One more situation here.
Hey, a little tanky, thanks to Guts. Deflect shield, but nice using the meter. Lasagna Slayer back into position. Oh gosh, we don't have a lot of meter here on the side of Miracle to FD, but it's gonna be the 2K Behemoth Typhoon. Lasagna Slayer, a 2-0 lead.
Wasn't gonna let Miracle get away with that 3K for free. It's quick, it's a low. It can be strong, can be a great way to be preemptive, can be a a good punish tool at times, a whiff punish tool if your Goldlewis opponent is doing far slash too close to you. But right there, if it's on block, you don't got the meter to keep it safe. Lasagna Slayer are going to give you the boot.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
We'll sneak in there for the grab, and now control of the corner. Burst away after getting the hit of the up dolphin, but we're trying to escape the Thunderbird. Oh, the back hand. Pretty nice, but not enough time to catch landing. It's the PRC, and ooh, a gold burst, you say?
With that gold burst, we're already almost at 100. Up, are we pressing? Oh, answering back in the super flash with one of our own, almost taking out even Goldlewis, but he's tanky. Nothing that an S Dolphin can't fix. Good round there to Miracle.
Always got to be aware of your Dolphins. So just keeping up the pressure here. A lot of resources used by Miracle just to stay alive here, but might not work out. We have all the meter in the world to put her on through.
The Lasagna Slayer is always in a great spot when we have that corner position. You have some specific answers to try to deal with some of that pressure that they're going to represent before you even consider the meter or the security cancels. Lasagna Slayer getting away with going for just slash into BT, keeping you down. And when we get the hit, the damage adds up. The overhead connects, the 50 is built, and Lasagna Slayer is going to be moving on through this set 3-0 with a perfect great play to the Goldlewis. Represent the KM local. And we got TestYourLuck here on Nagoriyuki. It's going to be a slammer.
Watching TestYourLuck for quite a while here. Still rocking the Nagoriyuki here. But always super fun to see a Jacko come through. Especially Pikguy.
Yeah, and those wall stick changes I think is actually going to buff her out with the countdown changes. So we'll see. I have to talk to Pikguy about how he thinks it's going to change things for the better. Oh my god, yeah, dodging right under that 2H to start of a far slash, getting called out with that BRC.
Doing two of the little dudes here and just trying to get as much space as possible, but Nago with 2 bars of blood can reach so far and catches at the very tip of the DP follow-up. Good god.
TestYourLuck loves going for that Shizu too, just trying to see if you're covering your head or not, if you got the helmet on. We're going to be clipping you here with that 2D, that quick slow to call you out. We're going to take TestYourLuck here to the corner. 50 built up as well, but the deflect shield and ready with the punish after that 5-8.
They swipe the credit card here and put everything here on layaway. Tap of the dust. And swinging enough brings that blood gauge down here, but Pikguy not it just yet here. Control of the corner, but the YRC going to take care of all of our little dudes. A gold burst. Not too bad. And the blind is getting really high on the side of TestYourLuck.
Pikguy on it back in this round, but oh my god, the cheer to the defend cheer, excuse me, helping you out with that 6P.
No, the install's not over. Was trying to stomp through all the dudes and oh my gosh.
Those some tanky goobers, Gardevoir.
Little brother might only have 3 legs, but still going strong. But fortunately, with the throw allows for TestYourLuck to pick up the command grab and just starts jamming away here in the corner. Not gonna find anything there.
Oh, trying to threaten the effect of that Shizu 2. Try to get you with the 2S. Pikguy was ready with the layer 2, was ready to block. Gonna keep you back. The credit card spent, but these bots not letting you make a purchase.
2H. Was able to find on a few more pokes there. Didn't end up going into the Blood Rage there and still had that extended hurt. The hurt boxes. Very nice.
I gotta pay attention to where I gotta watch it back on the VOD where TestYourLuck picked that 6P because it worked. Like that was a good 6P. It was just that Pikguy already had the cheer to back him up. Man, that cheer really just messed up that round in general. You called the out guard board trying to take out the bots with the 6K at the end, but Pikguy saying, "Do you know what cheer does?"
Exactly. Gotta be so aware. Dealing with the little dudes, but Pikguy keeping up the offense here in the corner. Masks on.
Damage adding up here with that full charge dust. TestYourLuck and you back for this 5H string. Even the chip damage adding up. Pikguy spending some burst and trying to close out this round, but Test getting back in here.
Oh, nice blocks. Just the full send of the specials, but clipped on a 2S by landing. Oh no.
Good IBs, keeping you back here. TestYourLuck, very patient with those Shizu 2s. You saw it pull down the very first round. Has been very patient with its sends. PRC trying to catch it, press, and Pikguy. Wow, great jump arc to get around this Nago, and gets the overhead mix up as well. Great stuff.
The blood pop, and I'm just gonna run it on in. Keep it nice and simple, Pikguy. Evening up the rounds here, trying to get their points on the board, and round start 2D gets the counter hit. Here we go.
Your Pikguy been playing on a new controller too. His last one, a little busted on last legs, but he's got a new one right now as well. It looks like we already got a broken in, looking good in this round. TestYourLuck, a strong opponent though, getting in with this fight. Stuck here in the corner. There's that Shizu 2 coming back down. Pikguy not watching the head.
Wake up, super. Burst away. Oh no.
Yeah, that gold burst is hard to punish on block, but if you just shimmy it out, that's good enough. TestYourLuck. Great stuff. That fast RC guillotine slash at the end. Pikguy already with the RoboKai victim name, by the way, homie. He's not even out yet. No way we're already a victim. Come on now. This is Nagoriyuki, bro. I mean, you're still a victim right now. I'm going to keep it a buck, but...
Live watching Evo, saw the trailer, is like, that's a losing matchup.
Bro, playing against RoboKai, it's 3-7, man. Oh my god, dude, these IBs are so good from Pikguy, gotta say. Still having the burst though. This Nago still finding a way in. TestYourLuck, one of the best here. I love fighting through the bots with the far slash, the 2H, the catch is so far away.
Little brother genocide here. Oh man. TestYourLuck firmly in the driver's seat here on set point. Pikguy. Oh. Definitely a rough way to start off a comeback, but see how it goes. Nice. Back throw here into the corner, and now just continuing on the pressure. Watt almost bonked on the head.
Oh, okay. Great stuff. We almost saw the explosion there, but I think it was the 5K to finish it off. Going to be able to go into this Yuki Moyoi, having 100 tension on the side of Pikguy, running down the screen with these bots. But like you said, man, it's the bot genocide. TestYourLuck, taking all these names.
Caught out there on the PRC, and Jacko. All the dudes, whoa! They were behind him and still got caught. Okay, a chance.
You get around, you get a game. There you go, blocking the Shizu 2.
It's a lot of blood.
That's expensive.
Had to deal with Nago buffed buttons here. real scary stuff, but first gone inside of Test Your Luck.
Trying to bait the burst as well. Test Your Luck gotta be the most airborne Nago I've ever seen, but the bite getting jumped. Speaking of being airborne, Pikguy catching with the cross up again.
Up here, just runs in the close slash. Has to try and get it on the reset for enough damage, but it's not gonna be there on the wall spot now. A little less than 5% here. Although I'm not counting out Nago here. Oh no.
Okay. He did get the credit card though, despite the burst.
Oh, attack. Oh. And little brother coming through at the very end. Pikguy staying alive in the matchup.
That was an awesome game right there, man. I know I'm biased, but it was because of both players there doing some cool stuff. Test Your Luck with some crazy 2Hs throughout this whole set so far. Really catching Pikguy, even when we're full screen, trying to get tricky with those bots. But the Shizu 2 is getting blocked now. We're doing a good job of finding those times for Yuki Moe still, but Pikguy playing around it. So we're going back and forth here.
Shoulder in place. We're just going to burst that away just to get some space to work here and start sending out the dudes, but ooh, just barely away from the dust there. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately get that 6H, and with the blood pop too, Pikguy going to be able to take this round away. It was looking Test Your Luck favored, but just one miss there at the end, and Pikguy coming out on top.
Oh, it's a lot. Staves off the blood burp. Just enough time here, and same side. Shield enough to take out the dude, and Jacko's sending her off towards the wall here. Quite enough, but one more tag here might do it, and yeah, that's the way to do it.
To that extent, I mean, you called out in the very first Shizu 2 how far away it can hit. And on round start, even on trade, it's favorable. The blood is cranking up already. You are here in this corner, Pikguy keeping you there with those defend commands.
Mask. Oh, knocked out of the air there. On the reset interaction, deflect shield not going to save him either.
Dude, these IBs, oh my god. Pikguy saying, you cannot stay on me, I will not allow it. Oh, calling up the start of the Yuki Moe right there, Pikguy.
These big old buttons, the 2S gets the counter hit and bursts back to full screen. Clips the backdash. Both dudes get smoked. Woo. Keeping eyes on Jacko, not ready for the one right in front, and Pikguy has brought us back to another Game 5 situation.
Now, you got to sympathize with Test Your Luck there. It can get hard to fight around those bots if you have those very high committal blood-spending moves. You did see some great play where Test did a 2H on a bot, fast RC to try to get back in after, of course, because you can't special cancel those H normals. So Test Your Luck was making the moves, but Pikguy keeping it down. Let's see what we got here in Game 5.
Yeah, and already swiping the credit card at 2 blood bars. Get that back on the offense here. Sets up 2 dudes, gets the counter hit there, and fields in a full team here. Counter blitz.
Counter blitz. Hit the sirens, Khalil. BRC to keep our turn up. Good stuff there, Pikguy. Looking strong, needs only a little bit of chip to finish it off here, and it's going to be a throw, actually. Great stuff. We're on set point.
Similar situation that we saw to the last set. Test Your Luck not out of it just yet.
I can see it bursting in the near future. Oh my gosh. That active 2K. Looking strong. Test, honestly, in a great spot here. High health, the blood not too bad, but the 5 DRC from Pikguy looking strong. We're trying to kick our bot, but we were too far back.
Yeah, just couldn't get behind it there, being at full screen. Oh! GD. Fox 2K2D. We have a lot of blood, and we're going to swipe the credit card one more time here.
Oh, wow. Trying to be cheeky with that RC2H. Pikguy keeping it back.
Cross up! Doesn't quite pick up on swipes from the back! Pikguy gets one more kick of the dude. The chip damage comes through. Zato versus Unika.
I did not know Domi was almost Unika trained. Of course, Brian and Domi are the homies. We're going to see what we got here. Domi got a lot of Zato matchup experience. When we pull up on that Unika, we're going to see what we got. Brian trying to keep you back. I was watching Brian stream earlier. We're playing some ranked against some Unikas, but he's figuring it out a bit in training mode, labbing against it a little bit as well. So let's see what we got. Right now, we got you thrown down the corner. Domi's spending the burst.
Also loving the crazy amount of oppose here that Brian's thrown out here. Oppose into the snake follow-up, into oppose again. Ooh.
Nice stuff.
Nice one.
It's like we dropped the 808 when we saw that 5D. We were both like, oh, wow. We felt that one.
Yeah. A little unfortunate there for Domi. That big old glowing orb at the end of the DP just does not reach far enough to catch fully charged dust, but who cares? Last round, doesn't even matter. We're in a commanding position here in this next one, and nice tech.
Okay. Good jab getting out. You got the little boo-boo on the other side. Going to be the same side break the wall. Domi was ready to block that one, but the follow-up connects. tskrBrian going to be getting this full Eddie back. Domi having some resources to fight with, but it's got to be the DP to the hard knockdown. Another full charge up.
Just slipped right in there past that first hit and just did not get tagged while halfway inside of her gun. She gets smoked out there, but it's keeping the pressure here. Nice by P.
Clipped here. You got to be worried about that chip damage. You have the meter to FD it out, but you want to build a 50 to get something started as well. Catching with that counter at 6 speed. Brian wants to secure this round with the burst, but Domi fighting her way in. That's going to be bad right here. Look at the burst advantage.
Impressive work there, Domi. Slipping, sliding around, and eventually makes her way back in here. Deal with the oppose. That's a good way to deal with her big ol' laser there, but it does take a while for oppose to move around. What's that? No. Caught on the late shimmy, and Domi will be putting the first game on the board.
With that 5H OTG as well, man. That thing hits hard. I'm keeping it a buck. And it goes right into your route as well. You do the 5H, you got the H follow-up. tskrBrian have no chance to jump because you're sitting there on the ground. Of course, you're getting OTG. Some great play there from Brian, right? We're baiting out those DPs, having the full charge dust over. Like how on the second one, we instantly knock you down and secure that positive bonus. But Domi holding on to that burst, still winning that round, it was brutal.
Caught here a few times, but actually, finally, the DP kind of works out for us. Although, I missed the Reed Siver right into the gun dippers, and the walk forward 5H not close enough, but Domi don't even mind. Just gonna pick it up on the fallout.
Brian sitting down with this frog though. It's all of our Eddie meter spend is going to be the build back with this super, of course, and it's throws of Zato, and they're going to try to loop the situation with this hard knockdown. Already 50 in the back pocket, blocking out that DP again. Brian on top of it, but there's the early burst.
Another unfortunate dust punish off of the burst, and doesn't block YRC here, but tries to wait their turn, challenging with the far slash. Oppose. Doesn't quite pick up the kill, but it's the drills that are going to do it. Very nice.
Great play right there. Brian doing such a good job of fishing out these DPs. Speaking of, Domi not afraid to send them good IDs here on that Zato pressure. Like I said, Domi, if anyone's going to know how to fight against the Zato, it's going to be them. Brian keeping you down. It's a lot of pressure here in the corner.
Yeah, I tried to use the gun dipper there, escape the corner, but unfortunately Eddie Pierce comes forward a little too quickly and back here into the corner of the wire. So he takes care of Eddie as well. Greed Saver from up on high. Ooh, nice call out at the empty throw.
Deflectio keeping you back, blocking out all that Eddie spend, gives you this chance to fight up. That invite health sitting you down though. The DP, and that's the fourth one Gardevoir in 2 games.
Goodness gracious. And off the back of it, I totally forgot that Brian was down a game here, landing 4 dusts and only 1 game to show for it. This game is hard.
I mean, you know what's crazy is that we landed that full charge dust on 4 DPs. Domi ain't gonna stop.
No.
Well, I mean, why should you? So we'll see.
It's like I could just send this full DP, eat a full dust punish, and still come out on top.
Oh, I love that. You saw the jab there trying to challenge that Eddie. Brian keeping him alive though, but a great back throw punish.
Oh, I'm gonna bait that on the tightest shimmy for the neutral jump in. Unfortunately, swinging into the oppose there. Not able to pick up the combo after it, but double mental stack. Cash out there.
Nice job. We did 6 H's. Brian getting a punish there on that 5H. Going to get you back in the corner. Jaden taking out that Edward. And Domi getting a counter hit here in the air is going to sit you down in the corner. Brian with a lot of meter. Does he need to get out of his block stun so he can spend it?
Sideswap there on full screen and just gonna block out the yellow RC. See if Brian's able to take advantage here.
Nice pick up that rising JP. Always awesome when you get a combo off of those, Domi. Nice jump there, Brian, getting over that projectile. Domi trying to keep it down. Didn't build up the meter to keep that gun dipper plus, but does get a throw after, and Brian's going to be sent to the wall.
Oh, huge counter hit on the other side. We're just going to hold our burst and try and pick it up here. Evened up in games, evened up in rounds. 5H whiff. This could also be a bit of a deciding matchup here with Domi. Lasagna Slayer has climbed up to a 6-0 as well here. If Domi drops here, could be in danger of losing that first seed going into the top 8.
That's actually a great point, Gardevoir. I actually forgot that I called earlier Domi being 6-0. My man's still playing. He said, I don't care about what my record is. I'm out here grinding in the Paragon ladder bracket.
I think I was just like that. tskrBrian going up 2-1. I wanted to say earlier, in like the Grand Blue brackets, we'll have people, they'll hit that the game limit to contend for the top 8, and there will be other people that like say, I think the last time the limit was 7, but we had people climb up to like 12 games just trying to secure their spot, and then the people that were sitting like 7-0, it's like, tug at the collar, I don't know. Even a 7-0 might lose out on that 12-1 spot.
For sure, yeah.
But look at this. The character swap is coming out, going from the sister to the brother. And no, you can't put Lily on the soundtrack. I'm going to start crying.
Tears rolling down Gardevoir's eyes.
Can't play with tears in my eyes.
Oh, great challenge there on that Eddie pulling up. Brian ready with the tech. This Sin trying to catch you with these lows. BRC drift forward, getting us a throw, and Brian trying to get up out of this corner. Nice job getting that 5 keys, but Domi getting this air dash in is going to be rewarded with a wall break on the tire barrel. Not enough to kill, but we are close.
Yeah, about a sliver here, and Domi in such a good spot here. Not in chip percent just yet, and the frog. Cool, okay. Big damage here, but oh, gonna die on trade. That's unfortunate, but for Domi, probably feels pretty nice.
Started here. I love how we're using that beat driver to beat that Eddie first. You saw Brian tech there earlier, Domi calling it out with that air dash back. Immediate reward going to that next layer. Brian spending the burst to get out of the corner.
Unfortunately, Eddie getting taken out really quick here, and yeah, use of the beat driver here to contest Eddie. Turning out to be super strong of a tool. Nice block of the overhead though, as well as the low, but watch those plus frames. Ooh, pose.
Still aggressive here. I like the beat driver no cancel when you have the full stamina to threaten that resource, but still get to save it while getting those frames. Good counter hit. Domi taking down to the corner. Went for the low when Brian was looking up, and Domi World getting another game on the board. Another game 5 Gardevoir.
We can't stop. You remember what I was saying about taking up as much time as possible? The meta game of the ladder format. We gotta go all the way. Especially now that we're inside of the last 30 minutes here of this ladder portion.
We're playing the game outside of the game, man. See what we got here rolling through this game 5. If you like what you see, y'all, you can still sign up to ! Bracket to get that start GG link. Get a couple games in here. Play against these opponents. My God, do you want to play against Brian, though? He's out here baiting burst. Oh, and DPS.
Yeah, huge momentum shift. It was looking like Domi really got a handle on swapping the character there, throwing off Brian, but now all of a sudden, tskrBrian could possibly be on the cusp of the game, or the set point. But currently, Domi, don't want to count my chickens just yet.
Domi's got the counterplay, man. They're both started with that one air dash.
Oh, no! Wasn't finished eating all the way and got poked out at the very end, and that is set point for Brian.
Yeah, Sam, hey, you gotta chew with your mouth closed, son. But Domi's still baiting out these throws in the corner. Kara Super? Okay, gonna be able to finish it off. Gonna keep that positive bonus cranking. Brian still fighting back here, though. Those air dashes are so well timed.
Smoked him out of the air, full stick of butter. 2, 3. Oh, it doesn't even need to use the rest of it. The full super sequence is enough for the kill, and we have a last game, last round.
That 100-meter RTL, bro. Domi with some great routes. All started off with that air-to-air JK. Brian bursting you back, has the opposed to back himself up. And look at this corner swap combo. Great routing. Went for the throw. Domi getting out of there, though.
Get back in there. Can't catch him there on the GPs, but Summon gets back to some Eddie bar, but block of the overhead as well as the follow-ups. But watch those plus frames. Just runs in the throw. Just a bit shy there of actually getting enough for a hard knockdown, but the BRC gonna slow him down. He's stuck in the air.
Great stuff there from Domi World. Was 6-0, but said, hey, what we got?
Duel 1.
Okay. Two interesting type of zoners here. Although with the slowdown staff up in there, I imagine this be a bit more difficult on the side of Asuka, since Axl does have access to the rents in here that can blow up a lot of the advancing projectiles. Not that one, but nice use of the PRC.
The box on these lows here. McSmitty holding that down back with Magician Girl, getting that jump JD overhead to catch this Axl here. The offensive burst and ensure we get the wall break and getting our mana back as well. This is a great spot, but it's still a close round HP wise. Or is it?
Hang on. Oh, I think that's free. No, catches the extended hurt box. Nice.
Magician Girl not scared for the trade. Said, hey, as long as this hits, I win, homie. But McSmitty got you full screen, actually pulling you up here, catching you with that second overhead.
I didn't realize we had gravity there and almost catches them there on the overhead, but Smitty taking up a whole bunch of damage. Still has a whole bunch of meter to work with here, especially mana. Catches the start up there. Gravity staff again.
We got 2H safe with that PRC. Great awareness there from McSmitty, and that one JS was all we needed to finish off the round. Great stuff. Magician Girl clawing it back, but McSmitty finishing the job.
Ooh, she's flying on in. The electric orbs and tries to see if the burst is coming. Doesn't even need the burst bait. It's already down to the last 25%. Oh, do you still get grabbed? Oh, no.
Huge guard, bro. That's crazy.
Fortunate there for Magician Girl, but from Smitty, nicely placed. I guess that kind of goes against what I was thinking. I was like, oh, usually the Rensen's pretty good in this matchup. No, it turns out the Super is really good against the Rensen, but if they mix it up and go for the command grab, could be a little bit worse, but deal with the Toho level, spends the burst there. Have to wait on mana. Oh, the shield comes back. That might have saved Magician Girl if they don't die. No, it's all good.
Yeah, she's tanky with that shield. It's a lot of the player's game. I'm keeping a buck right here. A lot of FD being spent though. McSmitty can threaten that shit. So Magician Girl has been having to spend that meter. So, oh my gosh, but with the cube to back yourself up, was able to bait out that YRZ. Still other player's game after McSmitty deflect shielded you back.
Q2Ks and gets in the throw, and it's Magician Girl with the first game.
Awesome first game there. Definitely, we got to see a lot of counterplay from each side right there. McSmitty still scooping you up with that hit grab. Magician Girl finding great spots to go for that super. I think it's like 7 frames, so it's fast. Really good at calling out some of those extended hurt box buttons. And then, hey, like I was saying earlier, man, even when Asuka doesn't have that mana to cast spells, you still got the throw. You still got the good normals. Magician Girl knows how to use them.
Let's rock.
Okay, now I'm seeing this. I'm seeing my vision come into play. Oh, tries to ponder the orb, but just a little too far. McSmitty kind of cooking on a perfect right now. Oh gosh.
Yo, this Axl, when you're getting perfects like that, must feel good. Blowing you up with the bomber. Good air dash here. Magician Girl off of that special cancel 2H. Got the staff out. Gonna try to use it if we can. Smitty back to the wall. Can we spend that burst to try to get some distance?
Nice hop there from Smitty. Doesn't get picked up there on the ground shake, but Uber gonna hold on to that. Nice challenge. Ooh, clipped out of the air and using the gravity there on the giant cube. Magician Girl right back on the offense, although having to wait out the mana. Doesn't even need it. Very nice.
Yeah, that 7-frame super, all you need is 50 tension, which in this game ain't too bad to get. McSmitty keeping you back. That 2H counter hit, has the special cancel ready. Gonna go for the cross up throw, the layer 3. We're going deep here.
Little awkward grip on the cards. Going to deal with multiple orbs and cubes, but gets the counter poke there from up on high on the JH. But Magician Girl flying on in, gets the counter hit, and now a chance to start slinging. Really favoring these slowdown stabs as well.
Yeah, keeps those active cubes on you for longer. It seems Magician Girl got some strong routes. That last cube hitting raw, so looking good out here. No mana, but has the normals and the awareness to bait that YRC. One throw later was all she needed. Man, that animation looks awesome.
Okay. We have been here before. Confidence.
A couple times a night.
Incredible work. A 2-0 lead. One of the best places you could be in a tournament setting. But tonight has been a night of nights.
Duel 1.
Can McSmitty keep things going the way they've been going tonight? Doing a great job of just taking out the cubes, but and Magician Girl without any mana could just take a whole lot more hurt.
I like McSmitty being preemptive with some of these 6Ks, with those JSs. Magician Girl, I mean, she's not afraid on this Asuka to go for an air dash. So McSmitty trying to respond to that, trying to call that out a bit. Magician Girl, in that moment, though, immediately called it out by slowing down. The next hit she had was building up that 50 meter to break the wall. McSmitty spending the burst, or else we face another wall break.
Instant JH right up in the face. Reload of the hand and to deal with the Oki and finds the tap of the dust. And Magician Girl on set point here. Here we go.
Cubes coming out. Got our staff in our back pocket. Restanding here, McSmitty. Getting comboed out, also getting thrown around. Not what we want to see here. Good job blocking that FG key. The deflection to put you back. I love that 2H get the counter hit with Magician Girl ready with the burst.
And they try their hardest just to survive in that corner, but overwhelming offense there from Magician Girl. Now, without any mana, just start using these buttons to run up. Just because I have no mana doesn't mean I'm out of options. Flips the overhead again, and oh, even the low just continues the juggle. This character's crazy.
Yo, when Magician Girl's on the sticks, yeah. That last combo was insane, man. Able to finish it off with the standing normal, too.
No, wait. What? This Geo, I expect great things. We'll see.
Here we got Luna here with that dash bar slash. Samael. I've asked this player his name before, but nice job. Oh my god, that pot buster to throw you down right here on the start. This Geo's going to want to get in, but then you're going to be in throw range. Good conversion here.
Keeping up the offense. Nice find on the meaty. Close slash on wake up in. Gonna get the super through the wall. Geo, a lot of options here on the Yoki, and just choosing to keep it going there. More close slashes, just keeping things very grounded. Where, I was about to say a lot of things that Potemkin could throw out here with the 100 meter, but nice counter poke there.
We'll see it next time. Luna finding a good spot to put that 2D right there. It did get hit by that Mega Fist 4. Samael not getting that full punish after. Does have to spend this burst to try to get out of this corner. But man, these 2Ds, they're hitting their mark.
Really nice one. And Luna just cooking gas coming into this game. Has to deal with the Gigantor here. Oh gosh.
$100 meter Giovanna getting that buff out here. So much faster, so much damage, and that buff's gonna linger here even while you're in the corner. But one back throw later, that's all Pot needs.
Oh no, wake up slide head gonna get called out by the air super. Oh, he's gotta be aware of that one. Very nice.
Great stuff, man. Wuna with the awareness, I'll say, right? Was calling out that slide head. Knew we had the 50 tension in the back pocket. One of those unique things that Giovanna has here in the game, in the cast, and something that you have to be looking out for on that Potemkin. Of course, just the fast air dash in general. Getting over that slide head can catch you off guard. Samael doing some crazy stuff there, and hey, said, hey, look, the Potemkin, it was working. Maybe I can do better here on the Faust. Pulling up, gonna see if we can't get some of these items out, see if we can't zone out this Giovanna a bit with our 2H, with our far slash. We'll see here, man. Of course, you can crawl under a lot of these attacks that Giovanna has as well, so we'll see.
Ooh. A little strange interactions here, probably not working out as intended, but you know what? Wow, it's just that wacky that, or that wacky. I might be able to get away with it. Wake up, Super!
They're trying to keep their turn here. Samael finding the gap. Knocking down with that 2D. These overheads are hidden, man. One bit of chip is all we need. Nice approaching DP there from WLWuna. 100 tension in the back pocket. One more hit will do it, and it's the 5D. Even Raw did so much damage there. Great stuff, WLWuna, with that comeback.
Nice work out of WLWuna there, just keeping things going, but clipped out of the air there on the big overhead. Run into the piers. Giovanna real quick on the ground, but gotta be aware of options like that. Stole the corner on teleport, tap of the dust as well. Didn't RC it though.
Unfortunate stuff in that scramble. WLWuna taking advantage. Maybe they get you with this wall break here. Samael in a great spot, having that 50 tension, but these DPs, bro, WLWuna looking so good with them. Oh my god, but gonna catch the backdash here. Great reversal.
Like that DP's not even invincible, but nice counter poke there of the overhead. Oh, not gonna react to it that time. And Samael able to even things up.
Oh, massive contribution, by the way, to the match arena. We're getting up there. Big shout outs to Onion. Saying, yo, I watch Paragon all the time on YouTube. Finally caught you live. Well, this is a good match to be watching. Thank you very much, Onion, for that contribution. That's going to be going directly to your players. You're watching WLWuna right now. Put this Faust in the corner, trying to get some hits. And with that 5H counter hit, it's going to be game 2 going to Geo.
Excellent work. Perfect work by WLWuna. And I also realized, I was like, why is such a weird direct contribution? And then
I see. Yeah, great point. Yeah. Khalil, put it to the starting soon screen. No, I'm kidding.
just hide the layer, dude.
Yeah, I don't
hide
the match arena layer. That's enough money. Let's just hide it now.
Yeah, we know. There you go.
Thank you very much, Onion. We're appreciative. Okay, rolling into game 3. Honestly, I liked what that Faust was doing, man. WLWuna was caught off guard by a bit of those 6Hs, but also immediately adapted in some ways, calling out the J2Ks, calling out the air movement with that approaching DP. So WLWuna, ready for that one, but are you ready for this one? We're going to keep you back now with the true zoner, Axl Low. See what Samael has.
Samael, bit of a Swiss Army knife player that we got. Busting out the third character here. Let's see. Although if they win it on this one, it's gotta go all the way.
Counter hit 2H point blank. Gonna be able to get some damage here.
All right. Working out really well so far. Although Gio just so quick on the ground, sliding on in on that far slash. Able to catch Samael twice, but is this super gonna catch? It is.
That air dash off JS was nasty. WLWuna still ready with that throw though. But speaking of, Samael getting this punished back throw to close out that round.
Okay. Nice to catch there on close slash and far slash again. Slide it on in. So not a lot of health or defense here. Now on their last 10%, WLWuna could position herself, is going to position herself into set point here off the back of a perfect.
weaving around some of these normals here, but the counter hit for Samael, the 5D, trying to add up that damage. No meter to keep it going, so WLWuna getting a chance to fight back here. There's that 2D getting another counter hit, almost got a wall bounce combo. Samael trying to fight back out, but these R slashes are meeting their mark.
All the meter in the world, they should be able to do WLWuna. Just a little bit shy, but in a pretty nice spot. Just gonna get the jump in and the kill. Going through all three characters.
Axl Low, McSmitty.
The only May left in the bracket, already on loser side against the Axl. I'm not confident, but miracles can happen.
Bars. We'll see what we got here. Miracle was very quick with those S Dolphins earlier when we saw them in the bracket. Also with those far slashes, you already saw one right there. McSmitty keeping it back, does not want to get counter hit by this May. Even at mid-screen can spell death and despair. Miracle pretty patient here, trying to get around some of these normals, not overcommitting, and it pays off here. One good jump in later. You got this Axl's back to the wall.
Nice pick up multiple up Dolphins there, and again, just layering on the offense there. Plus frames sneaks in the command grab. That's the opening they were looking for. Doesn't get that hard knockdown. Did come a little quick there, but rough hit, but with 100 meter, pretty nice for Miracle.
Trying to check it here. Try to get over that whistling wind, but got caught on the other side of it. So McSmitty rewarded with those frames, confirms this one into a wall break. Great damage here, even getting that 2H to try to maximize that damage. Miracle though with the 100 meter, you can't count out this May.
Yeah, but it's always making the approach here. That's the hard part, and it's too hard. In fact, we're going to lose out on the first round. McSmitty.
That's a good way to beat that Dolphin, huh?
He has stuff with the Dolphin, the 5K. Nasty work, but sneaks out underneath 6P, the heavy Dolphin.
Patience here from Miracle. Going to get these frames back. Catching me here, probably trying to hold up on that 2D. McSmitty only needs one more good hit to do it. Getting away from that Dolphin, but a gnarly 2H.
Gets in a few there. Charges that 6H a little too long in the windup. It's okay. We get through the wall either way. Could eat a pretty nasty hit. Actually going to try and spin the burst here and win this first game.
Miracle is hoping for one here. Good JH keeping it down. So patient, man. Oh my god, trying to catch you holding up. It's going to be that 2K to finish it off. Miracle. Some great play there. Going to even up the round. That was a close one.
Oh god, the 5H caught that 5K, but wasn't a crush counter. Nice block of the cross up there. Just trying to find the opportunity to try and make the approach. Maybe McSmitty will do it for us, but you know, big ol' health deficit here, especially with McSmitty 100 meter.
Nice job here, getting that punish. Miracle using that FD, does not want to get chipped out by these full screen Ren sends.
West doesn't find, and went for the heavy Dolphin, and just the startup takes just long enough thanks to the slowdown of the Roman cancel. Nice 5K. McSmitty has that first game.
I gotta say, McSmitty, of course, the full screen zoning was there. You know, he one of the goats here on this Axl, but also the mid screen stuffs, right? Like, you got to keep this May down off her Dolphin, and we were doing that a lot with 5K and 6P. So. Very nice find, tumbling over here, but McSmitty just picking their perfect points for these 5Hs, but Miracle has a whole bunch of damage to dish out. Oh my god.
There's that crush counter we've been fishing for.
Yeah, you're talking about a lot of damage. If only McSmitty had more HP, you would have seen that red bar go up. Or go down, I should say. Miracle getting this command throw in the corner, trying to keep his momentum riding.
Just barely built up to the 50 meter there on wall break, but oh, not our turn just yet, and Smitty finding themselves bit of a dangerous spot here. Miracle looking pretty nice. Propeller gonna get blocked there, and oh gosh,
Safe jab, close slash, but no punish.
people, I've actually been seeing this when people are facing Axls. They're not going for the traditional block that first hit and then jump forward and get the punish. Some people are just blocking both hits and then running forward. Usually they get there, but can be a little risky depending on your option. But either way, it's okay. Miracle's the one here in top 8, and they are currently 1-1.
See what we got here. Kept their cool there at the end of that last game. McSmitty, I like that answer, trying to put the reversal in there, but it can be hard to do that against May. She got fast close slash. See what we got here on the round start. We're trying to get some dash blocks in here. McSmitty does get a counter hit JS and a full conversion after Miracle wants to try to stay close to you, spends the burst, putting you in the corner, but speaking up, McSmitty sitting you down here with the back throw.
Also huge counters there, caught on that 2D. Oh, but 2H gonna get blown up there on the up dolphin. 6P comes through in time for Smitty though, and with the meter, I think they might be looking pretty good. Doesn't even need to spend it.
High jump in. Wow, McSmitty gets the throw. Miracle looking for the anti-air, especially because we had the RC to slow things down. But McSmitty on the next layer gets the throw instead. Ready with the burst there on that counter hit. This Axl keeping it back, but the Dolphins getting in.
To the other side then get caught, but watch those plus frames. Still had enough time to swing on far slash when 5K with. Okay, game.
Good. I love that jump cancel out of Dolphin, but McSmitty ready with the next one for 6P.
Gets in that wall break, gets in that positive bonus. Ooh, weird trade on May 2S. First away. Oh! Man, even 2S couldn't punish right there in his face after the whip.
Nice job there, McSmitty. Throwing you down so hard, we got kicked back to the room like that, man.
All right.
Axl throw top 5 most violent throws in the game, by the way.
Like a judo throw.
Yeah, that one, it hurts, bro. Great stuff from both players. Miracle, very good at taking that space, does not overcommit into any options that are getting this counter hit, that are getting us preemptively hit too often, I'd say. But when McSmitty does get those hits, the conversions have been great and has been calling out those Dolphins with these 6Ps. But Miracle ready with the burst, but McSmitty with one more counter hit gonna actually put you in the corner.
Underneath the 5P there, gets in that counter hit. Bar slash in. We got loops. A fade back on the JK. Okay, Miracle. Yeah. Find on the card. Oh, catching McSmitty going up to the sky a few times there, but McSmitty's still really good at catching some of the approaches here for Miracle.
Good combo right there to break the wall. Miracle getting in here. I like the neutral jump. You know, not overcommitting with any air dashes, any air buttons, just a jump forward with that really good May jump arc. Getting a counter in here, the burst, keeping it back, and Smitty having that full stick of butter, man. But Miracle getting these throws.
Easy on that throw, got the back hit as well, and now Miracle has brought us to a game 5.
Both these gamers trying to keep themselves alive. Yeah, we had 2 hours of ladder where you can rematch and rematch and rematch. But up here in the top 8, on the loser side of the bracket, 1 match and you're going home. So definitely both players trying to stay alive here. Loving where this set's going. See what we have here rolling into the end of it. Miracle really patient with these approaches, been finding our way in. McSmitty with the zoning and the combos been on top. See what we got.
All tight of the Dolphin there, but sliding in home for the 3K and also gets in the command grab. McSmitty just gonna spam the burst, get back into position, but Miracle getting in pretty quick.
Ooh, sitting them down there with that J's counter hit.
Nice pick up off the 2K into up Dolphin. Ooh.
These Axls with their throws, man. They zone you all day. They get that privilege. They can run up and just throw you then once that mental stack's too high. Miracle patient here. Does have that 50 to confirm the hit once we get it, but McSmitty with the preemptive sweep here actually puts you in the corner.
Oh, the windup of the 5H got thrown. It's nasty. Next shot at the very end. McSmitty on set point here. Miracle in a bit of trouble, but not up to just yet. Point here on that one. 5H holds him in place with the plus frames, but and blocking the burst. Going for damage.
Looking like a May round right now. Of course, McSmitty not out of it yet. And breaking you down with this 2S. That vertical Dolphin putting you right into the tornado. Talk about Sharknado, man. Miracle. Trying to burst you back. The 2H catching with his punish. Preempted with that 6K. The YRC to keep you down. Nice pickup on this rainwater.
Eller 2S can't find the punish off of the block. Ooh, it's an overhead off PRC and tap of the dust. Last game, last round.
Down to the wire here. McSmitty does have that burst advantage. We'll see if it pays off. Catching out that Dolphin spin. Miracle trying to get our way in, but McSmitty using these Ren Sends to keep you back. The charge NATOs giving us those plus frames after. Miracle trying to find that way in, man, but with that low tension, you got to do it the old-fashioned way with the main neutral skips. Nice job. Oh, didn't do what we wanted there.
That is not, I've been there before. That is not enough Dolphin at all. Miracle already being brought down below 50%. Deflex shield. Slide into the 3K. No burst inside. That's some unavoidable damage, but pops the heavy Dolphin thrown in there. Uses the RC. A bit of damage, but May has strong guts.
Both players with 50-meter. Miracle having that deflect shield. We'll see what happens as McSmitty gets this block string to delay PRC to try to catch maybe a Dolphin. Miracle too patient with it, though. The deflect shield reaction to that 6H, but the Dolphin to get you back in. The safe jab again, though? No. Nice job. McSmitty with the reversal. Hits the recovery of that meaty. Going to be moving on 3-2. What a close set.
Axl's ending up on loser's side here, but can they keep it going here? Ooh. Probably wasn't aware, kind of got faked out there, ended up shooting our little dude there in the back, but didn't get tagged themselves, but the guy, oh no!
Yeah, was that maybe attack command? I'm not using my Jacko buttons here, but call it a drop from a man. We got this Axl back full screen, but the goobers are on you. We got this cheer to back this up. I know Pikguy loves going for that one. And then look at this, Zintai getting the hits, but not able to kill the box because that cheer.
He's moving. Oh gosh. Still having to deal with the full team here. Nice, using the 5K. to full screen. Jacko does have to wait out. Oh, goes sailing over the tornado, doesn't die to it, and nice find by Pikguy.
Trying to go for that 6P. Zintai catching you, but the tech throw after. Zintai got your back to the wall. I like that patience. Did not get caught by that defend command. Pikguy finds her way in with that air dash. The bot getting killed, but we get the frames after Zintai getting this punish.
Decent job here of slowing down the game, but tossing out one of our little dudes, waits out the defense command. And tags are in the toes. All right, Zintai. Good control of the corner as well. Somehow didn't get tagged by that jump in. And Pikguy, a little bit of trouble here with the super. Uh-oh.
Not going to be enough to kill, question mark? Yeah, Pikguy alive here. Does have 50. We're going to have to move a mountain on this Jacko. FDing out every special move at this point so we don't die. I love the way we use that defend command to nullify the Ren-Sen. Doesn't have to worry about the follow-up, but on that gap, Zintai hitting that a.b.a 2K, evening up the rounds.
Took off in full sprint in those shoes, but gonna land a big ol' jump in. And the burst gone on the side, but the command grab, Zintai working pretty nice. Catching every time Pikguy trying to pull out a few dudes, but oh, picked up one more time. Ooh, got out of it.
Nice 5P here. One more hit will do it. Pikguy trying to claw back here with these spots. This is a good start. You got all the goobers on the screen. Number 3 even is ready to fight. Zintai here in the corner, trying to find just one more hit. Whoa! That PRCJK was a nice trick at the very end to secure that first game.
Yeah, Zintai throughout this set just using the meter in very strange ways up in the air, and it's getting them out of danger, and it's really working out.
Gotta give it to Pikguy, man. Like, unfortunately, it's in the moments where we're basically one hit from dead. But Pikguy is getting that established pressure. We're getting all 3 bots on the screen. We're getting into the corner. We're zoning the Axl as Jacko. But Zintai just adding up all that damage, getting those hits in. Pikguy spending the burst to try to not get comboed here on that full screen, but Zintai still keeping you there.
Yeah, Zintai quickly discovering like 3 options so far that just really disrupt Jacko at full screen. The command grab multiple times, a 5P, the Ren-Sen. Usually Pikguy able to pull out one of the minions, possibly go into the defensive stance, but now that the team, I was about to say they got established, but at full screen, that command grab has been working out wonders.
4 bombers later, Pikguy is 1 hit away, 1 string away from going down. Didn't get that conversion. Okay, 2 strings. My bad, y'all. Sorry. Zintai getting in with this red RC. Pikguy trying to FD it back. Nice job getting out of that corner and stealing it, but a well-timed backdash is going to finish the round for Zintai.
Got the establishment here. We're swinging away. Gets the straight up anti-air. Very nice find and control of the corner here, but the YRC gonna reset things a little bit. Oh no!
Zintai with some good corner pressure. 1 rainwater later. We're gonna be breaking the wall here. Pikguy does have 50. And also, this one won't be too bad to climb back from. Able to jump over that Winter Manus. We got the bots kicking ass here. They're bouncing off you. A nice cheer command as well. Yep. Getting that meter back as fast as possible. Potentially going to chip out this Axl. Oh my god, what a crazy throw there. Zintai almost got it with that RCJH, but Pikguy throwing it back.
Yo, if Zintai's in the air with 50 meter, just watch out. counter kicks in. And nice catch on the air throw. Zintai almost out of there. But we're going to mask up here and just keep jamming away. Almost escaped again, but never did deal.
Man, Pikguy saying, Zintai, you're doing too much, homie, with that bomber PRC getting out of the corner. It was awesome. Don't get me wrong, I'm just joking. Pikguy, though, having that bot on your back, give you one little love tap to take out that last round. Doing some great stuff here on the Jacko. Zintai keeping you down, but Pikguy finding these ways to get in. And once a couple bots get on the screen, you got 50 meter to threaten the cheer, to threaten that crazy neutral buff you can get, depending on which one you pick, of course. Both players doing well.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
End up in games, and let's see how things go. Watch the multiple hitting moves now. Mostly neutralizing all of the dudes. Tag on 5P, and the guy trying to make the approach a little bit smoother, but perfect weight out of the deflect shield. Zintai just really good at picking their moments here.
Down with these JPs, these 5Ps, getting a counter hit here.
Nice counter attack. Tossed here into the corner. A bit of a rough spot for Pikguy. And it gets worse.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Here we got here in Duel 2. Zintai with that rainwater, gonna get this full screen spacing, but Pikguy taking it back here with these bots. Oh my god, the challenge with the 5P did some collateral damage.
Gets the 2K 2D before the minion lands on top of his head. Super late anti-air, but gets the big old crush counter. Zintai. Still kind of in control here. Although, starting to get the setup. No, walks back into the command grab. Oh, and we got time stop here as well.
Pikguy does have this burst. Let's see if we get a chance to use it. Zintai, of course, got just so low. Had to spend it right there on that counter hit. Zintai with this positive bonus cranking here, keeping it back with those 2Ps, saying, do something, knocking on the door. The PRC anti-air getting blocked. Pikguy trying to find her way in.
Zintai just putting on the pressure here because chip percent very quickly approaching and just runs in a close slash. And Zintai is going to break the tie here with a 2-1 lead.
Great stuff there from Zintai. Buff zoning, by the way, on that win quote. That's diabolical. Winning on the Axl, and then your win quote saying buff zoning. We you know, Zintai asking for the world out here.
No, and they just keep winning. Greedy.
Duel 1.
We'll see. We got one more to win. Try to close out this set. Of course, when Pikguy is winning, it's because we're zoning with those bots. So we'll see. Nice job taking those out with the JS. Was ready with the special cancel too with the snail there. That was awesome. Pikguy trying to get these defense commands. Zintai patient waits to go for that 5K to kill it.
It's 2K2D and can finally start trying to get the blender going, but just one little tag there, taking out one dude on the ground and one dude in the hand. Fast up, this works a little bit better, but what are we gonna do?
Yeah, you called it out earlier, Gardevoir. Yeah, you can block that second hit. You're still plus $1 billion, but if you do any FD pushing back your opponent, it can be hard to line that one up. Pikguy is still looking good here. Going to get that wall splat, having the bots to clap you after as well. Only a couple more hits are going to be able to finish this one off. It's going to be the 5D.
Nice. And I still secured it, but yeah, just people resting on their laurels. It's like I was taught that punish back in season 1.
Yeah, back then you were forced to know it, up forward. There's a couple like that, a little bit of some knowledge checky super. Trying to catch you with the close outs, didn't get it here. Pikguy trying to go for that 6P, maybe trying to call out a 5P or something from Zintai, but the 5D mix is going to close out this round for the Axl. We're on set point.
Off the back of a perfect as well, very nice. Yeah, Zintai can close things out here. Oh, okay. Pretty nice clash there into the counter hit of Spinaroonie. Burst gone on the side of Zintai, but the full squad ready to go. No, we tag her in the toes again off the aerial buttons here. And Zintai just really good at just finding the position here to catch Pikguy trying to go for a setup there, or even set up two more little dudes, but finally it works out here. Perfect opportunity. We're swinging.
Swinging that 2S right there. Pikguy getting a counter hit and then getting that cross-up overhead here. Zintai using that bomber PRC to get out of the corner. I love seeing that. Now we got this Jacko corner trying to go for that 6P. Doesn't pay off, but a good jump-in counter in here from Pikguy can threaten the round. Did the push you back?
Keeps him down there on the ground. Finally swings into another defensive stance, and Pikguy taking us to a game 5. That has been the story of tonight.
For real, man. All throughout the ladder, and then now starting off this top 8, 2 back-to-back. These Axl Lows don't make it easy for you, man. You got to keep up your stamina. I know they got it. They've been playing the zoners out here. They got to have that stamina to do as well as they are on these Axls. Some of the best in the business, both Zintai and McSmitty. Going to see if Pikguy can wean one out here on this Jacko. Definitely having a lot of tricks, having a lot of great moments and plays. See what we got here in Game 5.
Nice awareness. Zintai taking the throw here and landing on top of the command grab. Still was able to get a throw. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Control jump also worked.
Here we go. Good just block there from Pikguy on that jump sequence. Zintai finding that counter hit, spending the burst to push it back, and now playing a little bit of wall ball out here. 5D to get the wall break. Pikguy with his positive. He's just going to opt for that full screen zoning, chipping you out with those attack commands, but a good JS from Zintai.
Full stick of butter here for Pikguy to work with. So, and just swinging away with the dude in the back. And now, all of a sudden, Pikguy has found themselves on set point.
Mask off. It's for real out here on this Jacko. Zintai trying to do that double jump to get away from these bosses. Not want to be on the ground when we have that Jacko meter. Pikguy getting clicked by that 2K though. Good stuff here from Zintai. Gets out of the corner. Gets the raw close slash on Pikguy's wake up.
Before the kick goes active, the command grab comes through. Zintai, we're going to take this to the limit here. Although, gotta be aware, Pikguy has a whole bunch of mirror. Holy moly.
Whoa. No, and that killed. That's crazy. Zintai going for that bomber RC to get out of the corner. But this time it connected, so it was red RC, and we were ready with the confirm as well.
That's insane. In how many years of Guilty Gear Strive, I've never seen Axl's move like that.
Zintai playing a different character out here, bro.
Oh, the PRC answer with an RC themselves.
Trying to bait the burst, though. Pikguy maybe a little greedy. I mean, to be fair, the damage is adding up. Yeah, Zintai has that blue burst, but what's it going to get for you here with that back throw? Pikguy closing out a very close set in the last round, 3-2.
Oh, that was from so far away. That's crazy. But Pikguy
Wins.
Going up against tskrBrian.
All right, here we go. Getting to see some Dizzy. Huge counter hit immediately. Mikhail's sword. Making the setup here, but burst already gone on the side of Connorlink here. Oh, caught on the sliding dust there. Watch your head.
Yeah, she ain't got the hood yet for the battle pass. That doesn't come out until tomorrow, so until then, this Dizzy susceptible to the overheads.
Block. Just running the throw, doesn't die off OTG, but yikes.
Duel 2.
Brian getting you in that corner and then keeping you there. Connor getting a good chance to get these wings established, though. The FD trying to keep you back. Not feeling too much pressure. When the wings proc in your full screen is not going to be an issue, right? Look at these opposes buying time. And even when the wings were about to come out, Brian finally gets that counter hit. And a command grab to follow. This auto looking good.
Out of trouble here doing with that overwhelming offense. Oh, weird hit on the sword. Actually didn't break the wall, but still going on through on a sliver. A little rough here for Connorlink. Needs everything to go right, but Brian unsummons into the oppose and the pierced. Oh my goodness.
That's Nooch right there, baby. Threatening all
games
those
till you get
opposes,
punched in the nooch.
and then finally getting you with that pierce there at the end. See what we got here. Oh my god, big contribution to the match
baby.
arena, by the way. Big shouts to Air Claws, making us come to a clean 100 with that 32 contribution, man. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. That's going to go to your players here in this top 3 eventually. Directly to them. We'll see who makes it up there. Brian and Connor on this winner side have a good chance of doing so. And Brian right now looking good in this round.
6P just gonna immediately burst that away, and again, Brian finding themselves here in control of the corner, and it's been working out really, really well.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh,
Connor probably trying to react to an anti-air there on that 6H, but Brian, a little too quick for you, gets the counter hit, gets this wall break the boot. You got that Eddie coming back. Good counter hit here from Connorlink. Establishes the wings, but Brian ready with the YRC.
yeah, thanks to the YRC, and first really used by Connorlink, but just great use of the oppose here. Just, ooh, we're gonna run on through, nicely timed. Here's the setup.
Trying to use that JD to try to keep that Edward down. Once Brian got in, Link was ready to fight back, but with your wall break damage coming out here and this super, Brian's going to get another game on the board here. Now, like you said earlier, we were here before Gardevoir. One player up 2-0.
I also said, I
What did we
think,
see?
I also said that I think Zoe is not, or Zoe, Dizzy is not that good. But I've seen crazier things happen.
See
Totally
right here, man.
believe. We just gotta believe.
Brian definitely feeling very comfortable. Brian, very strong player. Knows his matchups. You can't tell people to learn the matchup if you don't learn it yourself. So Brian out here knows what it means to play well, even against these niche sort of characters. And using that break the law to cross you off, getting you here in the corner. Connorlink, great chance to find that burst. Unfortunately, didn't get that 2K after.
Off the dust as well. Tries for the command grab, but held in place thanks to the oppose. Brian just getting control of these corners has just been so deadly, and now on set point here to be the first one to go into the winners finals. Ooh, far slash. Good old disjointed far slash. but answered in kind. Brian putting on a whole bunch of damage here onto Connorlink, going through the wall on their last 25%, but we do have burst. And I think we might need to send it at some point.
There it is.
Oh, don't think we saw Eddie back there, and the drills are gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, we're sitting here talking. Well, I was talking about how good Unika was in this matchup, but yeah, you corrected me, bro. Sin, one of the OG Asuka killers, from what I understand. Trying to get forward here. Magician Girl keeping it down, trying to shuffle our cards a bit while that man is coming back. Domi keeping our pressure up. Great tech on that throw.
Great defense, and just immediately establishing stabs as well. Jeez. Unfortunately, our big old GameCube ends up a little too far forward and clips on the overhead here and just dies because we have no shield. Oh my god.
I feel like Asuka nowadays has no shield more than we have shield, it feels like. But it's also a sign of a high APM, well-playing Asuka, right? You get those spells out, especially if they're making those connections, finding that pressure and building that tension. And then you can use that tension to skip neutral, to confirm hits like this one, this 5D RC. Nice job having all of our mana back. Gonna turn it into this wall break here.
I get what you're saying. Just like remembering watching Magician Girl's past games, goes through a lot of their mana real quick, so it was a bit of a risk and reward when you're slinging spells.
Domi's got a resource too. Of course, that stamina is one of the tricks that we're going to use to get in here, right? You do like peak driver follow-up, stuff like that. Nice pick up here off of that 6K. Magician Girl, no shield, like we said. That damage adding up. Tyrant Barrel with the clean hit, looking so strong all of a sudden.
Oh, we just sailing right overhead to pick up the perfect and the first game.
Duel 1.
Here we go, immediate rematch out here. This ain't no TO lobby. We got the immediate rematch. We're not going back to the room, homie. Goldberg's putting you down.
I sure hope we don't. I sure hope everything works out and Strive doesn't do a. Yeah.
My arms are crossed, Gardevoir, and so are my fingers. We'll be good.
Ooh, nice XP. Nice, Magician Girl just doing a great job of just holding that space. But Domi fighting back here. We have, again, no shield. Oh, do we just die?
I love it phrased like a question like that. It's like, oh no. Are we dead? Yeah, Domi said, yeah, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. Good throw. Put you in the corner here.
Normally when I play against your random
hitbox interaction, where they didn't interact, that is.
Nice, I have the XP, but everyone's spending meter trying to get in close. Oh, overhead doesn't find.
Spin Rising JK is so nasty. Just trying that burst to push it back. We got a JD confirm, and with no mana, Domi gets another game on the board.
Holy schmoly.
All right, we pray. Fingers crossed and we pray. Here we go. Going into this game 3. Domi doing some quick work. Magician Girl finding these plays here with these cubes. Nice pickup here. Going to take you to the corner. Domi going to spend that burst. Does not want to get the wall broken just yet. But Magician Girl putting you right back, man. Feels so bad when you burst just for your opponent to put you right back there.
Caught in the cheese grater there of the. Now we're turning on the gravity here. Nice. Hides the dust as well. Strange little hit there, but we have enough. We're just fully charging up. Gonna keep slinging spells. Applies the staff as well. Nice clip on the Earthshaker. And super for good measure. Boom. Perfect, you say.
Magician Girl putting the pieces together here in the final hour. Domi, nice job getting that cross up here. Using that stamina, putting you down. Hating to throw as well. He's so good at that.
Man, up on high. Catches that Magician Girl, but I like Magician Girl going in for the lighter gravity staff because it has caught Domi a few times because they are kind of going up and over the air and getting jump-ins, but big shout-outs to Westonite for the rate of 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're only here just in time. We got a cool top 8 with a lot of great characters here. Domi piloting this in, trying to take out Magician Girl and this Asuka. Oh my god, yo, we got you juggled with that one, bro. Great stuff.
Around like a pinball there. Can't get in there with the low, but the jump in. Magician Girl living on a sliver, but it's super. Oh, calls out the staff just in time. What a play. She's living on winner's side.
Pulling up into this next game. Magician Girl shuffling her deck, swapping out her side cards. Rolling into this game 4 here. Domi, nice block on his meatball. Being kept back. No mana left. Oh, actually missed that close slash here. One last spell was all we had. Do have 50 built up for these normals, but Domi put you in the corner.
Fades out the throw, the fade back JS. Oh, that catches that big driver. Oh, interesting trade. But again, I like going immediately into the heavy gravity. Oh, cut the slide in. Tap the dust, but we don't have the mana.
Oh, I love that reaction to the sweep. Was ready with that DP, and then a hoof stomp later, converting off of the air hit. Another hoof stomp for an overhead. Domi highs, lows, and throws. Magician Girl trying to get out of this corner, but this Sin ain't gonna let you. Luckily, the Manship was there. Was tanking up the live.
RC doesn't get blocked. That's pretty nice, but the 6P gonna get blown up. Heavy gravity. Ooh, the sweep. No DP. Domi back on set point.
Yeah, these DPs are looking good. A little 2+. Couldn't get that throw. Magician Girl said, hey, were you trying to do this? And he gets a counter hit to punish it after.
With the 6H. Well, the 6P and now in the corner here. Oh, goodness. Burst coming back for Domi. A health deficit. I don't know if we spend or hold into the next round, but going to be holding a nice positive bonus for themselves.
Overhead here after this dagger low. You have to burst back, but the 7-frame super are going to help you out here.
Uh-oh. Man, shield comes back. So, not dead off of that. Trying to not trying to reset the neutral. I like the play from Domi, but Magician Girl does a good job escaping the corner. Ooh, finds the low. Holds the burst.
Ooh. Either players gain the PRC. Fast low after from Magician Girl, catching Domi off guard to even up the round. Still set point for the Sin. See what we got as we spend that stamina. Got you thrown here in the corner.
Deflect shield doesn't work there, but doesn't pick up the combo. Despite the width of the speed of the jump. Still finds the hit. And the wall break. Magician Girl. A rough spot. Finds that 6P. Although with no mana. Oh, that was so clutch.
That great reaction 60 there. Domi's been in the burst to try to push it back. You got these spells coming out. No tension on either side. We're trying to build it up. Good DP through on that gap. Domi been finding those.
Oh, a far slash whipped. Now just waiting on mana, but knocked out of the air with no shield. That's gonna do it. No. Magician Girl got real close to forcing another game 5 here, but Domi clutches it out.
That pie. Pikguy and Connorlink fighting to the loser side.
on the side of caution, willing to just walk it or dash it back. But trying to run on forward. Still, the 5K tags the defense stance. Ooh. Mikhail's sword just blows up everything, and what a 5K.
The wings are out, but oh my god, the JD special cancel into the bot after. Cool stuff there from Pikguy. Fast RC to try to catch your pressing, but not today. The defend command not saving that bot, but this counter hit can confirm. Pikguy gets another one summoned.
Pikguy off the RC. Dust through the wall. First round.
Blocking you back. Always funny to watch Jacker run away with a bot in her hand.
Yeah.
And we got this explosion. Oh, yo, Pikguy a little greedy trying to get the break with that explosion. Or maybe it was just trying to go for the reset full screen potentially. Connorlink gets a chance to play here. Michael Sword getting IBFD. Pikguy's pretty good.
Nice clip there on the icicle. But the 2K challenge, gonna break the wings. And immediately have to deal with two of the dudes here. Ooh, interesting. Goes for the fast PRC into Fire Knife. Still in the slowdown there of the BRC, and that guy taking a Connorlink apart here and can't check the dust one more time. Pikguy first on the board.
Let's see what we got here, man. These bots coming out crazy. I'm thinking about how the bot interactions are going to interact with that ice floor, but Pikguy having those bots on you perma, right? We didn't even get to see much of that ice floor in that last set. Also was able to see some cool interactions though, like how Connor was able to get that, excuse me, I'm blank. Oh my god, you call it the fire knife. The fire knife with the PRC after, and then Pikguy seeing that, recognizing it was out, was ready to still block it. Some crazy stuff there from Connor. We'll see what we got here in this game too.
If I remember, did I see Jacko listed in those patch notes of getting the bug fixes? Because I think they were doing something with the explosion.
Yeah, she got the explosion can break the wall. It doesn't unstick.
Oh, okay.
Or chat, correct me on that. It's she got the same change that all the other characters got. For her, it helps. We'll see. Trying to get something started, man, but Connor keeping you back.
Whoa! Crazy movement. But Super not gonna catch. Took out the squad, but Connorlink just having a rough time here. Pikguy facing the minions in the correct spots, but toss on here. Nice block.
Oh, picking you up with that special move, Pikguy. With these, dude, IBFDs are crazy from this kid, bro. My God, gonna be able to finish this round out with that Elysian driver showing us the cutscene.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nice bouncing all around there, just shy of 50%. Pikguy firm control of the matchup here, especially in the blender of all the dudes, and we're masked up as well. But Connorlink, great job of breaking out.
Oh, an early defend command. The projectile was able to get through it. Good tennis that we're playing here with these 5Ks. Dizzy got a pretty good normal to contest those bots, but you see Pikguy already adapting, throwing out a lot of defend commands to try to keep his little goobers alive. Connor got you in the corner here.
Quickly sent through the wall there, but there's a bit of a reset there. And that reset to the neutral gives Jacko enough time to start establishing the minions. Mask up once again, catches them trying to break out. Nice use of meter. Navigating the minefield. Oh no!
Funny seeing both players get the counter on each side. Of course, the attack command taking out Connorlink there, who was going for the ice spike, which did hit. So we were, right, quote unquote, but just didn't have the HP to afford getting slapped one more time by those bots. Pikguy bringing us to game 3 here with a 2-0 lead.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Pulling up behind our own JD here. Pikguy patient here about calling out those bots. Connor saying, okay, well, that gives me a chance to get my wings out. One throw later, and now you got to worry about those wings proccing with the 2P punish. Great hit here from Pikguy. Got the bots established.
Ooh. Swinging into the defensive stance. Finally runs into one of those icicle pillars. Doesn't get the floor established, but just mainly trying to keep a hold on Jacko, trying to keep her from getting a game plan established. Tries to run on forward, but gets hit in the head.
Nice job with these bots. Playing a little bit of billiards here, trying to get some trick shots. Pikguy having to be a little patient to fight back against those fish. We're both minion summoning out here. We got to be careful on each side. Pikguy got you in the corner.
Yeah, in the blender currently. Contend with all of the little dudes. They're gonna mask up once again. Oh, jeez.
Duel 2.
And here is set point for Pikguy. Connorlink in danger of getting knocked out of the tournament.
That's Pinkman trying to keep that air dash down. Connor finds a chance to get those wings, keeping you in the corner, trying to shimmy out a throw, but Pikguy's so good at putting that 2P out the challenge.
Pass in the kill sword? Okay. Trying to establish our own little set of zoning here, but the wings are glowing brighter. The proc, not a lot of meter though, but here comes the super dot gonna land.
And with all that risk, bro, we just kept it simple right there. Finishing off with the Michael sword. Pikguy gonna get these bots out. Good. I love that special cancel with the Michael sword, but Pikguy already ready for that layer, blocking the go burst. Hard to get the punish.
Gets behind Connorlink here, and into the corner we go. Nice challenge on that 5K. It's out of the tail. Oh, does it again.
Catching your toes here. 5D is the mix. You got the wings on your back pocket as well. Gonna go into this super. Not gonna be enough to kill. Very close here as Pikguy does have that meter in the back pocket. The Flex Shield to start.
Oh, PRC after the Spinaroonie. Just keeps swimming away with one of the minions. Ooh, runs in a 2K 2D, and Connorlink is living.
Awesome play there from Connor. Getting that run in. Pikguy getting a little too comfortable going for those minion commands. But you got to watch your toes out here. Connor showing you that one to finish off that last game. And we've been here before. We've been here before, Gardevoir.
We've seen it happen many a times. And I think we could get there again, but... Oh.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Again, just gotta believe.
Oh, nice stuff. Weaving in that 2D. Connor spending the burst.
Huge counter there on the sweep, and just waits out the defensive stance. Immediately trying to establish the game plan, but little drop of the dude. Establish the wings with a whole lot more meter here. Wings glowing. Ooh, that's a big pop. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that was awesome. Pikguy feeling that time come down to the wire, was willing to try to go for at least a trade, but Connor got the preemptive hit and the wings damage up around here, and we already got you back to the corner.
Try to establish the for wings again. Nicely placed 2K, and now Pikguy back on the offense where it's been working out pretty well, although some of these run-up 2K 2Ds are working out pretty well for Connorlink.
I like how the ice floor, even though Pikguy is hitting you, you're blocking. Connor is still taking space by just sliding forward ever so slowly. Able to get that pressure after getting this super. Both players with meter here.
Things are glowing. Up and just gonna have to try and survive here a little bit. Oh, huge close slash, and that's a full screen and clips.
One hit for either player. Pikguy does not want to risk it and get clipped by these ice spikes. Connor saying, please walk into it, but Pikguy not falling for that one. We're rolling through this set point here for the Jacko.
Yeah, I tried to run on past, but trying to make something happen because having to deal with two of the minions up in their face would have been real rough. And speaking of rough, it's never been rougher. It's sandpaper over here.
Oh, getting caught by that ice spike. Saying, hey, this will cool down your rug burn.
Huh? Ran through that. Neutralize the minion, just trying to find this like spike that definitely get the game plan going. Okay, we're gonna establish wing. Oh, okay.
Pikguy trying to air dash out. Those two Ps were such a good answer to get out that Pikguy does not want to over-represent it. You see Connor looking for it, but even the next layer is just too risky, it feels like. With that air dash, Connor's able to see it, especially from that mid-range distance, react accordingly, and get the payoff. So now we're rolling up to that game 5.
Okay. Once again, the game 5.
Duel 1.
Only one can move on from this point. Gonna be the Dizzy, gonna be the Jacko. Trading back and forth here. Tries to shimmy on the backdash. Ooh, sneaks underneath the JD. Those wings looking bright.
They're proccing. That damage is crazy. At this point, the chip will do it. Pikguy trying to get that throw, but a little ill space. Connorlink brings themselves the set point.
Thanks, Fish. Establish up the blender here, picks that up. I don't know if we'd spend burst here, and I think on that point, nah, not gonna happen. We gotta go to the last game, last round.
Yeah, that was definitely a Jacko round if I've ever seen one. Okay, we got here trying to clip your toes, trying to go for the punish back. Doesn't get it here though. Nice 6P there on the minion. Pikguy already preempted with the 5H, beating out that spice activation as well.
Like the attempt. Ooh, but a nicely placed 6P by Pikguy as well. Health deficit going the way of Pikguy here. Last 20%. Connorlink gets caught on the fade back. And now in a very dangerous position, less than 5%. Pikguy on the verge of getting reverse 3-0'd. Connorlink. Can they clutch it up? Full stick of butter on the side of Pikguy. YRC. What's the 2D? Oh, he put two.
Oh, I did that killing the bots. You didn't have to worry about the attack command.
Oh, jump in.
Yeah, imagine playing in it. Speaking of, Magician Girl McSmitty starting off here on this loser side. Already burst baiting, by the way. Magician Girl trying to call you out early.
Second in mana, but we don't even care. Gets that hard knockdown here. And the jumping as well.
Okay. Getting this punish right, RC. Magician Girl did get her mana back. Took a bit of damage here, though. Got you in the corner. One more lick will do it, but good counter hit for here from McSmitty. Actually going to corner this wizard.
Gets the chance to reload there thanks to the card, but McSmitty not going to give him a chance to think about what they want to do. Ooh, burst that away. A nice burst to get past those green cubes. That was crazy, but caught one more time up in the air. Magician Girl, potential to take the lead.
I'm trying to check you that 5K, but just a little well spaced there from Magician Girl actually gets her toes here. Nice job getting this counter a hit out of the corner, but Magician Girl ready to throw.
Nice check of the dust. Decent grip as well. We're gonna put out our staff and another check there on that instant overhead.
Nice. Getting in this back door, going to be closing out that round. Magician Girl not letting you cheat any space. If there's a gap and you're in her face, she's going to give you a hug for it. So we got here in this game 2. Axl Low keeping you back when we can. Magician Girl, as a layman, right? I'm trying to see how this is playing out, right? She spends that mana, gets you to the corner, uses that space to build up 50, then uses her normals into super to get the hard knockdown wall break. Can you keep that up? That game plan has been looking strong. Speaking of, man, McSmitty already wall splat here.
Yeah, just Magician Girl just willing to spend anything and everything right away. And it's really working out. 2 wall breaks back to back. Okay. McSmitty finding the hits they need here, especially got all that damage in while that mana shield was down before Magician Girl can make their way in, establish another staff. Although getting clipped out of the air, that's a little scary. Oh, nice catch.
Oh, man. Oh, these down gravity cubes, man, making you bounce around here. Trying to catch you with that snail, keeping it safe with PRC. But Magician Girl trying to bait out that burst, man. She's a burst baiter out here, trying to see if you want to try to throw out to that PRC. It didn't come out, but with no mana here, McSmitty just needs a couple of good pokes to close out this round.
Edges the overhead again. Very nice. Yeah, I think Smitty was just willing to just hold that burst forever, and because if Magician Girl was just willing to look for it every time they got a hit, that was a break in the offense.
Yeah, you know what's funny is when you're playing against either of these characters, depending on who you play, it can feel kind of bad bursting them because then you put them in their win condition, right? They're full screen zoning you now. But when they're playing against each other, it's kind of the same reality, right? It's like you burst them back and it's like, okay, well, now I can zone them, but they can zone me.
Tech. She smokes out all the cubes there, although they're coming at weird angles. But nice hop back away from the throw, and look at the punish off of that.
Trying to go for that meatball. McSmitty catching you here with the counter hit, though. A lot of meter on both sides. Just need to get that chance to spend a Magician Girl. So patient here. Look for that startup punish with another meatball, bro. She's taking you out the dinner, sending you through the wall here. McSmitty got 100 bar on the other side.
Not a hard knockdown, and she needs to reload her hand. Oh! Is she pressing 2P?
That was crazy from McSmitty, recognizing the startup of that move with that BRC drift forward. Had another 50 in the pocket to go for that reversal.
Holy moly. Low down staff doesn't last too long, but Magician Girl just working to get into her spot. She can get the most of it, but she doesn't have a lot of mana to work with either, so trying to get her way in. There goes the shield.
Trying to count her cards over here, McSmitty. Saying, hey, you gotta be active when you're at the table. 7-frame super trying to tail you down. No mana to fight with, but the Winter Mantis from full screen. Nice job. The one vision to confirm it. A little bit of a whiff JH for swag. McSmitty getting a game on the board.
Yeah, staying alive here. Was looking a little grim there, but you gotta make a comeback somewhere. Is this the start of something? I don't know. Just saying, history works in patterns.
How will this set go? Chat, you know just as much as we do. We're watching the same game at the same time. So we'll see. Rolling into game 4. One thing I gotta say, Magician Girl, she's on screen in any bracket. She's got fans in the chat. Shout out to the Magician Girl enjoyers at home. Rooting on your friend out here. Looking good right now. Catching with that jump JD. McSmitty having the burst.
Does that catch the recovery? No, just held in place. Nice, 5K. Oh, jeez. Yeah, YRZ bails us out of that situation. Very nice from McSmitty.
Oh, wow. Great 2S. Magician Girl. Yeah, you got those. First you back.
Just had a chance to refill some mana here, and super hits. I don't know what Smitty was pressing. Nice hop away from the overhead, but clipped by the follow-up cubes, and Magician Girl set point. Nice. Ooh, but gets tossed here into the corner, breaks the shield, and nice hop back there for Magician Girl. Taps the dust as well.
And down that 6H. McSmitty having so many resources here, but Magician Girl got you in this block stun, spending the burst, saying, okay, let me show you what this meter can do.
25%. Ooh, they break the shield. And we're just going to hold that burst.
Didn't need the meter, by the way. McSmitty just getting the counter hits the old-fashioned way.
The counter poke.
Oh my god. Just out of range of that 2P. Magician Girl getting her eyebrows clipped. Gonna spend that 7-frame. Does that punish? It does.
Wow. Ooh, slow down, but another nice back throw incident. Back throw incident again. Accept the situation first. What attack? halfway away from that. Shield's coming back, and Tap of the Dust has the meter for it. Combo drops, but they pick it right back up. Magician Girl solves the 6H. Is gonna knock McSmitty out. No, game 5. Coming through a 3-1 to move into the losers semis. GG.
It wasn't like Sin was the silver bullet, but it definitely seemed like Domi was comfortable. See, we got here Brian with a good start, trying to keep you back here. Gets a throw punish on that jump in.
The back toss here. tskrBrian. Ooh, the little fade back down to the ground. Gets that throw, but nice little DP.
Oh, no. Not close enough to get that throw. Coming out in Sin's favor still, though.
Flips the overhead here, gonna take a snack. Just gonna jab out, had the meter for it, and you know what? Might pick up kill, no! Just comes a little bit more delayed.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ah, man, that's the second time that 6P from that angle has completely whiffed. Unfortunate stuff with that dead zone that Domi's been able to take advantage of. Catching her feet here with that 6K. Good job blocking that foot stomp, though. Trying to keep our pressure, but with that far slash, Brian finds our way out.
Well, trade there, but whoa, the max distance on that dust. Brian just out here all day punishing dust, or punishing DPs with a fully charged dust. Oh, leaping lizards.
Talk about leaping, bro. That 6H hit from... I mean, that was far away right there. That was the end of the hurt box. Clash cancel here in the air. Domi trying to find our way in through these invite hells. Brian keeping you down even without the Edward, but the hoof stomp, the stamina to keep the Oki after. Wire C to slow you down. Oh, but the challenge with the beak driver on that Eddie Domi. Dude, Domi knows this matchup, bro. And who else would know it as well as him?
Man, it's all over that. Great reactions and immediately able to go into the jump cancel into the fully charged dive kick. All right.
But catching on the second hit of that Pierce. That's where knowing the matchup hurts you, right? Domi trying to take advantage of trying to get that mash in between the Pierce hits, but Brian staying on top of you. Catching with that 2S, converting into this Eddie, killing you full screen. A great performance from both players in that first game, but Brian gets the point.
Brian just walking it back there at the end, just forcing Domi to make the approach and eventually just picked him off.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good just walks here from Brian, keeping back those 2Ps. Domi trying to clip you down with that 6P is going to be a great counter hit. Brian feeling the pain, spends the burst, but does have you in the corner, but not for long as that Hawkbaker comes out.
Nice catch with the air throw. Domi in control of the corner, doing a pretty decent job of finding overheads in the matchup. Played on back, tap of the dust again. That's Brian back in control of the corner. YRC smokes out Eddie. It's a tick throw. Ooh, we blocked the overhead that time. Very nice, but oh, the TP right after. Okay.
These stagger bugs are looking good for Domi. I think that 5K caught Brian's tendency for going for 5P. Good bait on the throw there. Domi been finding a lot of those. I remember we were even doing that back in the ladder match as well. So definitely a strategy that's been paying off. Brian has this burst here, but in that jump squat gets caught. Domi finds you with the air throw.
It's the kind of the big driver and burst on for Brian. Although, gonna need everything to go right here. On the corner at least.
Great stuff. Those rising jump normals, trying to keep that eddy out of the air, that Zato, I should say. Domi knows how to get those conversions, those air-to-airs, especially when he gets the JK hits. I love seeing those. But right there, was able to just keep you down. Brian getting picked apart in that last game. But don't feel bad. My man's looking good. We're even up out here. These are homies from what I understand. We got the bros coming out, fighting against each other. See what we got here in game 3.
Definitely expect something like this to go to the limit once again. Oh, that 2K interrupts that run up 6P. Good use of the 2S here, and don't have to care about the oppose, just gonna run up for the grab.
Oh, trying to get, there's that 5P match, man. Brian, go with that a.b.a. Trying to get forward, do that drunkard shade. Does keep this auto here in the corner, but that 5P, nice job. The 5P conversion, trying to see if you want to spend that burst. Don't hold on to it, though.
Head out of the air, but gonna reset the neutral here. Ooh, it's a rough counter hit there. And Domi in control of the corner. This real scary reads that hop back. Oh no! Where's the DP in? Oh my god.
Unfortunate, bro. That drop on the wall break combo brought us to the scramble where Brian came out on top with the throw. Forwards to spend this burst early here to try to keep that lead.
Unfortunate happened, but I'm gonna try and lock back in here. Doing a pretty decent job already. About 50%, but nice counter hit for Brian out of the corner.
Nice job blocking the double overhead, man, but the throw comes out.
Oh. The throw not fully punished there. Oh, stomps on the toes. He's ready for that overhead. Just waits it out in. Domi. Nice play.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice job here, Domi. And that jump in here. Brian not even trying to go for that 6B anymore with how much he's been getting dead zoned. Couple throws here in the corner, getting the snack. Went back to the fridge right there for the second one. Nice tech throw. Brian likes going for that 2S after. It's been picking Domi apart. Trying to pull up here, trying to see if you want to go for that Hawk Baker, but Domi tempered on this DP now.
Gets the opposed setup, but no. Mercy keeping them safe here, and the frog takes out Eddie, and nice use of the break the law to get to this other side of the corner, and now nice positive bonus for themselves as well. Ooh.
Catch you out of the air, bro. Domi having this burst. Very patient with it, but oh my god, Brian still sniffs it out. Still breaks the wall and goes up a game on the board. One more.
That was clean.
I'm not pretending like I've been seeing every single interaction point. I'm blind to it. But I am seeing these snippets where I know Domi's got 1,000+ hours in Zato 1, and he is picking Brian apart in these different defensive interactions. knows the counterplay, knows the potential Zato tendencies. Brian's been having to play on another level in order to get this lead so far.
Definitely helps when your character like Zato that can really change up their approach in so many different ways. Such a very free-form character. There we go, Domi just turning on the gas. Quick first round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nice job. 5K beating out the bar slash there. That's privilege, bro. How many 5Ks beat bar slashes on round start? Oh, but couldn't get the throw there. Brian actually getting away from you.
I like the idea though. Counter poke. Right pass. Doesn't get that air throw, but Doc here in the corner finds the big counter hit. Stomp on the toes. Ugh, 2S. Comes in for the soft hit, and the burst comes through, saving Brian there.
Yeah, Brian can't afford to get any more hits in. Good stamina cancel to get through, but the 5P to check that. Perf stomp, the red RC after. Could Domi burst here? Knows that combo's going to drop. Gets it with the JD, kills the Eddie, has the RC after.
Hit out of the air! Domi! That's brought us to the game 5.
Bro, this has been such a close top 8 in most of our matches here. This winners finals is no exception. It also went to game 5 in the ladder format earlier today. These guys know what's up when they play each other, and it's looking so good, man. We got a game 5 on our hands.
1, 2, 3, 4 game 5s in this top 8 alone.
Duel 1.
Maybe.
Let's rock.
Oh, okay.
There's the 6P finally connecting, bro. It took 5 games, but it's connecting.
It's fine on the low. DP, we're just going to burst that away like it never happened. Okay, Brian possibly getting a little bit more confident in that 5P. It's called out a few, it's called the fade back, it's caught the overhead. They're just catching it randomly, sure.
No Eddie meter here, so we're trying to float away, but Domi's sitting it down with that 6P. And you can't get away from the ever-growing Wild Boy.
Overhead. Robe comes through at the very end, and Domi has found themselves on set point.
Brian brings us to the final round. Gonna catch you with the low to try to do so. Good blocks here, going for that second low. Domi with some... Dude, Domi's Zato defense is just stupid good, but Brian still keeping you in the corner.
Oh, no! Could have been like their 7th or 8th fully charged dust punish of the DP, but they got a little too ahead of themselves. Nice. R/counter hit.
Oh, the sliding RC to call out that burst. The scaling means we got to go for the reset here. The Eat's going to help with that one. Brian trying to get a hit in here with these 2 S's, but the throw finishes it. Domi, in another close set, moves on to grand finals.
Wins.
Sailing through
Duel 1.
the cubes, so maybe favor Pikguy unless we just read the 2Ds coming in. Hit her with the meatball. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a little weird when you're on defense against Jacko as Asuka. When she's already got the bots clapping on you, it's gonna. I mean, we're talking about defense. Magician Girl That's full on belt to ass right now. My God. Getting a perfect here for this first round.
Yeah, I don't even know why I was. It's like first Jacko's got to get things going first because Magician Girl just exploding out of the gate.
Okay, Pikguy slowing it down here. No mana. Bots established. Goober number 2 here on the screen doing the work with that cheer command. Magician Girl being stuck in the corner.
Bonk. Just a little pixels away from both of those swipes. Oh, I saw it right there. The minions just bounce off the keys. Okay. Hashtag. Oh, underneath. First, going to be used and pondered by the orb there and in the beast grinder of the GameCube there. Actually, that's more of the GameCube. It's purple. I associate it with purple, even though mine was like silver back in the day. Run up, throw, Magician Girl, very quickly putting themselves up on the board.
I think I had a black GameCube, but it really, they were all pretty even, weren't they? It was like,
yeah.
I remember going to my friend's house and he had a silver one, and I was like, oh my God.
I have a silver GameCube. Hell yeah. It's right here. It has, you know those graphic stickers that you would put on like consoles and controllers? Mine has Shadow the Hedgehog on it.
Oh, like a decal, like a
decal.
like a D brand decal on it. That's fire. There we go, y'all. Hopefully we do some more GameCubes out here. Until then, man, we got the bots coming out. Pikguy playing Pikmin. We're talking about GameCube.
Okay, unfortunately, the homies get just completely destroyed by the Asuka Super. Here, in the air, getting caught on that overhead a few times now. Sweep, nice block. Oh, but multiple overheads coming from every which way, including from the ground. I'm just realizing that's just ridiculous. Should nerf this character again.
Yeah, I've seen enough. Nerfed auto. Man, these surprising JDs, bro. I feel like I never see that normal Magician Girl been pulling out like crazy. It's been hitting and working.
Stand there.
She's a burst baiter, though, man.
It's like, do what I dare you. I double dare you.
Oh, poor.
Oh, God. I don't like them changing trajectory like that mid-flight.
Doesn't feel right.
Oh, nerf that.
All 3 goobers. When you see number 3, bro, you gotta start counting your blessings.
Yeah.
There he is. So intimidating.
Knocked out of there. Into the low, into the overhead. Magician Girl. Moving and schmoving 2-0 now. Pikguy just having real trouble with the matchup here.
Let's see what we got here. Rolling to this next game. Magician Girl doing some great play. I mean, Pikguy's having those signs of life, right? Like 2-0, but it's close right now, you know? We'll see what we got coming up here. In Gardevoir, we've been here before, homie.
Oh, my God.
Duel 1.
Like, I can't have May win the tournament. I can't have Dizzy win the tournament. Can I have at least a favorite to watch in Jacko win the tournament? I don't know. I think Magician Girl currently on pace to deny me that, but big guy trying their darndest. Back up on the low. Oh, blender after blender. Oh, Jesus.
Bro, it was still lingering. God damn, that thing does not go away. Oh, good player mix. 5 deep PRC.
Gets a little bit of space. Ooh, the homie comes through at the very end, but here comes the GameCube. Nice, just gets fully away from it, but
great ping pong, by the way, fighting those bots with the 6T. Oh, but the air throw whipping Magician Girl is a hero? But so is Pikguy!
oh, Spinaroonie through the cubes! And Pikguy gets there at the very end. Oh my gosh.
Yo, they're both heroes out here, man. Call this UA Academy. Good jump in from Pikguy with that framecraft kick as well. You're here in the corner.
Much made a hard knockdown here for Pikguy. Although, Magician Girl still hasn't had a chance to refill her hand. Leading on there. Nice, gets it back. Enough time, but thankfully that shield is going to save her. Oh. Okay, okay.
You have some great play there at the end. Was that a 5K and then attack command afterwards? I would have to go back and watch that one, but Magician Girl, I don't think many of us were ready for that attack command after. Pikguy keeping you down in the corner, securing this first game, signs of life for this Jacko. Magician Girl, of course, does have that lead. Let's see what she's got here.
Torn up by the electric cubes there. They move so quick. The GameCube too strong.
Oh, and Pikguy tried to fully jump it, but landed on the light. Active frames was unfortunately still minus there. Magician Girl was able to pull up, but is able to get this counter hit and at least the burst away from Magician Girl.
Enough time, thanks to that sweep, was able to charge up 2 times to get back more mana. Magician Girl finds that overhead and now puts him in the blender, and it is now back on set point.
Alright, he's the mix. Pikguy will have this burst on that other side, but at this point, the lead Magician Girl has built is a strong one. She's picking apart your bots out here, going for that super. The bots are on the other side. Yeah, good. Preemption there from Pikguy, was able to punish the super. Got you in the corner still.
Putting on the mask. Okay, goes on through, but gotta be so careful.
Chat was calling him Pick God, Pick Goat.
Oh,
We got some fans out here for this Jacko, and they're looking good in this round. Magician Girl spending that 50.
XP. Pot out of the air. Ooh, counter blitz.
Let's go!
Through the wall. Can they bring it back?
Goat right there, bro. Oh my god, no bias, but that is a crazy use of counter blitz. That's what Arxis designed it for.
I know. Oh, no. Punish on the throw. Shiro holding steady here. Try and weather the storm here. Gotta be careful of these shielded minions. Nice tag. Oh, Lord.
Trying to use this JD to fight back against the bots. Good counter hit here. Magician Girl spends that burst. She's got the resources to make it worthwhile, putting this Jacko in the corner. We will be seeing another burst activation if we need it, that is, from Pikguy, who gets out of that corner, blocks the YRC, depletes the shield, and Gardevoir, where are we?
We've gone so far past the first game. Can't even see the second game. Went to a third. We were here at the fourth. And by my calculations, we have arrived at another Game 5.
All right, the Madison fans coming out. They're getting loud. You can't hear them because it's Twitch chat, but trust me, they're there. I see them. I see the Pikguy fans also, bro. This is oh, dude, she is a first baiter. Pikguy not falling for it, but still in the corner.
Thinking a scary position like this, nicely timed. Some might be a little bit more trigger happy on sending with some defensive options, but nice. I like the chance to just super jump up into the air and try and wait out as much of like this timer as possible, but
okay. Not too greedy with these bots. Yeah, we're using them from pressure, but we're not trying to stick in her face, not trying to go for anything too risky. I mean, you do get some pretty free block turns sometimes with this Jacko. Magician Girl trying to press out of them. Pikguy not letting you, but she does get the mash.
Abs the dust. Lacking in resources on the side of Magician Girl, but that was much needed. Break in the action and slams the book down. Magician Girl back on set point.
Meatball in hand, by the way.
Oh no.
I'm seeing an early appetizer. Trying to. Yo, dude. Pikguy. Hail Marrying with these bots and put you in the corner.
Unfortunate minions. What a 2P.
Oh, wow. What a good 6P.
Charging up. Activate out the throw on the run-up jump. Overhead clip, and that's gonna do it! Stick to the wall, Magician Girl! Brought to the limit, but she holds it down. And Pikguy. Trying so hard, but Asuka take a whole lot out of you. How much can Magician Girl got in the tank?
Look at that. See that 5P, 2P? Yeah, that's just the start, bro. You're going to see a lot of that. He is so good at picking apart those cubes. Nice job blocking that break the wall, but the 5D connect.
Now this is where Brian's been working their magic in most of these games. Just having control of the corner. Oh, putting out that 2S. Get you blasted.
Oh, wow. What a good answer to the sweep. That 6H from Brian.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Bro, no cube is safe in the face of tskrBrian. Different girl saying, hey, okay, well, I won't throw the cubes in. I'll just come up and throw you. Get you in the corner with this staff. Brian's finding his way out, though.
Given enough space, Brian. Feeling a whole lot more comfortable challenging on cubes. Just spends the burst here. Gonna establish.
Oh, wow. Good punish on that 6P. Didn't get the full conversion after, but the right idea. And this time, we get the counter hit for it. Magician Girl getting thrown down here. Oh, my God. What a hard commit to blocking that YRC. Brian takes you out in this first game.
Yeah, now I see what you're saying earlier before. Just real confidence in challenging on cubes and keeping themselves relatively safe. It just has so many options to deal with cubes.
It really does. I mean, and it's not just that too, right? Like we saw like the 6H over the sweep. We're picking apart these YRC tendencies.
Ooh, a little mistime on that one. I see the process though. Insta stick off the sweep, really?
Gonna punish the recovery frames here. Actually, no, we're actually pulling out another Eddie, but Magician Girl calling you out in the gap.
Ooh, nice overhead.
Ball confirms. Good throw here. Getting the punish. Brian trying to challenge you back here. Counter hit. Close slash. Immediate wall stick into super. Magician Girl hashing out some damage here.
She's not a lot of mana and going to be without it for quite a bit. And that give up some space to Zato here. Be really scary, but has a chance to start throwing. Caught out on a fuzzy block attempt there. Nice catch. And immediately hop away, but unfortunately lands on top of a cube, and Magician Girl one apiece.
That was a very solid game too for her also. I mean, all the things that Brian was taking advantage of in that first game, she just refused to let happen again, you know? Was really forcing Brian to come to her in some of those spots, in which part she was finding gaps with the super. She was changing her zoning patterns. And then when she got you in the corner, I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to block Magician Girl, period. I don't care who you are or who you're playing. So, let's see what we got here in game 3.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Immediately first blood to Magician Girl, and take a little bit more. Oh, without mana, without Eddie. These resource characters still have really good buttons.
Dude, oh my god, look at this cube annihilation from Brian! Can you tell he's a rhythm gamer? I don't know if he is, but that's my guess. Magician Girl still winning the round. I'm sitting here, I'm getting Brian compliments. I gotta zip my lips out here, man. Magician Girl putting in the work.
Just jamming on the punch button. Oh. Weird drunken shade interaction there. I like the hop back block there just to keep Magician Girl on the same side as well.
Oh, the second overhit connects. Magician Girl, does she want a first here? Yeah, still doesn't spend it. That mana kind of low though, so only 2 spells is all we get, but building up just enough mirror to get that 5 DRT.
Oh, nice line on 2K. Snap damage. YRC comes through. Much needed space for Brian here. Now just waiting out to get some more mana. Shuffled away a DP. I don't know how that would have worked. Oh, gold burst. Having to hold the meaty clipped. And Magician Girl, despite the super scary first game, is now 2-1.
I was saying that Brian likes playing against this Asuka. I may have even implied he was going to do well. That's my boy. Can you blame me? I'm biased. But one thing I had to consider is that this is the Asuka, Magician Girl pulling up on the sticks, trying to make it up through this bracket. Real quick reminder that everyone up here in this bracket at this point is getting paid out. So if you want to contribute to that prize pool, !Majorino, complete that free survey, dropping 80 cents in the pot. Would really appreciate y'all doing that.
And you're running out of time, man. Magician Girl trying to win this set, trying to make it to that grand finals.
And it's totally possible. Tap of the dust, we're just gonna send the burst in. Oh, gonna block out Brian's. Establish. Go hard knockdown, bit of an Asuka round. Tap of the dust as well. Still lacking in meter, but breaking through the wall here. Easy enough set point for Magician Girl.
Brian here blocking out the cubes. Brought to this corner. Great tag. Better get that fast back. Counters and punishes on each side. Magician Girl getting sat down here.
Screen trying to see what they have in the grip, but calls out a 2S again with that super. Someone drops it. Baits out a throw. Burst comes through. Brian on their last 5%. Gonna need to make a huge comeback. The light in of the 6 speed. YRC. Nice block. Oh! To leap forward, but the 6P counter hit. Magician Girl is going to the grand finals.
Man, call that one a top deck, bro. Was willing to keep it, you guys. We're playing FGC. Magician Girl coming from the loser side of grand finals. What has she got against Domi World here on the Sin, up on that winner side? Starting off strong.
Missed out while we were being nerds. tskrBrian coming in with a rate of 59. Thank you again, tskrBrian, for an excellent performance, and hopefully all you wonderful viewers joining us here in our grand final set. We're gonna have a great time as well. I'm sure Magician Girl's having a grand old time, currently in the lead here in terms of life points. Life. Oh no.
Fire. Fire. I thought you did that on purpose. All right, great stuff. I remember her name used to be Dark Magician Girl. I used to have fun with that one with the Yu-Gi-Oh references, but here we go. Strong round to start us here. Nice job getting this pick up here on the round start. Domi spending the burst.
Pick their spots here, find the poke that works out. Oh, BRC for BRC. It's going to be that 5P.
Okay, good stuff. Man, dude, Domi is so good at baiting those throws in that exact situation, that air dash back in the corner, and it's been giving him miles out here.
Air dash up grab.
Good start here from Domi. Got you already over here in the corner. Magician Girl at half mana hasn't spent a spell this round.
Throughout the day, Magician Girl's been doing really good into a lot of the characters that are willing to play for space, like the Zato, like the Jacko. But compared to these infighters like Zin, having a little bit more trouble with it.
Dude, that was a good just block there from Domi. Was ready with that counterplay after. Good ball from the overhead. And there's that throw connecting. Man, Domi is so good. When the throw connects, he gets so much off of it. But then when you think he's going to go for it, that's when he air dash backs, counter hit, and blows you up. We'll see here, guys. No going back to the lobby. We're getting through this one fast. Domi here in game 2.
As long as Strive holds up, we'll be happy with that. But yeah, as soon as Magician Girl's able to get a little bit of space, start slinging. Oh, he tried to give him a little razzle-dazzle there. But toss here into the corner. No shield. Dangerous position.
Unfortunately, didn't get that full conversion off of that one overhead hit, but you're out of this corner now. You are low on that mana, though. Domi jailing you with this stamp. Dude, what did I say, man? He's just always right with that.
Real rough, just catching every time so far. Catches the startup with the toss. Now here we are again. Heck, but again catches that startup of trying to sling a spell. Ooh! Minor miscalculation.
Oh man, the deflect shield to push you back, but one stamina bar and he's back in. Gonna get this wall flat and the break. Magician Girl is sitting pretty good with resources here, mana as well, but the HP weaseling down.
Even caught the startup of the orb. And Domi very quickly looking super confident here. A 2-0 lead. It's looking a little grim for the side of Magician Girl as Domi is threatening the whole tournament with this set. Quick change of colors.
Nice job. Domi not getting that anti-air close slash. It is on the new patch. Magician Girl got these cubes to fight with. Pulling up, no mana. Was able to space out that 2P a.b.a. Domi finding this hooks off from downtown. The 6K counter hit as well. That's going to hurt.
Nice tech. Comes through at the very end. Finds that sweep as well. For the 2K, I believe. Kind on the DP, but pondered the orb there. Just sailing on in the overhead, and ooh, we have an overhead for you as well.
Bro, she is you see these burst baits, bro. She's continuously looking. To be fair, that would have been an okay spot for Domi to burst with all the stamina, all the meter. Magician Girl low mana. Hey, you're shimmying my throws, or rather, what am I trying to say? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, good stuff there from Magician Girl closing out.
You throw, you shim my throw strike. It's alright. A chance for Magician Girl to start establishing themselves here on the scoreboard, trying to keep the dream alive. Position to fully punish that whiff there, but nice DP past the blocks. And that tap dust again, and Magician Girl. Oh, they have the strength here. No, it needs to sling spells, but nice little run up throw, and a tournament ain't over just yet.
Yeah, Magician Girl, she's been sweeping her opponents before out here. Let's see what we got going into this game 4.
Sometimes just needing the one game of one game of information. I get the download going. Nice tech. Oh gosh. Again, nice use of the low gravity, sending some of those blocks upwards. I think I made mention of it in their first set, where we saw Domi being up in the air a whole lot and possibly using that as an anti-air tool. Oh my god.
Oh, Domi doing a great job of getting around those cubes with that staff trajectory change. But I'm just ready with that throw to seal out that round with a good start here as well. But Domi saying, okay, look, these Hawkbakers, they're connecting. I need to get through these cubes. I'm going to do it with this meterless reversal. Nice counter hit confirmed here from Sin. Magician Girl taking a lot of damage with this sweet spot Tyrant Barrel. No shield to back you up.
spot, just waiting out resources and okay. Domi, tournament point. Or do we have another game 5 on the menu? Full charge, but Domi again takes to the skies, gets in there on the jump in.
Trying to get away. Good tech, but the 6P to keep your turn. Vision Girl bursting it back. Gets a chance to start slinging some spells. Domi getting your back to the wall. Being preempted with these 6Ps. The PRC to keep yourself safe.
Get resources back here. Shield is back. Quick snag. Oh, that was real close. And there's the fade back again. Caught out of the air. Does not enough. Magician Girl. Last legs, but no! Deflect shield not gonna find anything. And Domi, he's able to secure the tournament 3-1. GG's.
Great stuff to Domi World. Only lost one set in the whole bracket. If you count that one game that we lost.